or something.
No, you're fine. Yo, welcome to Team RaddTitan, and today this is Sparta show 300. 10-year anniversary. I think wasn't it last week? We're on the quest for our 200k. So if you are watching, please hit a like. If you're not subscribed already, if you're one of the few that are not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and help us achieve that 200k landmark. Alex has already got his plaque on show over there. That's why he's sitting at some sort of weird, funny angle, like he's actually just taking part and watching the show instead of being in the show. But that's just a story for another time.
Well, this was
We've got a few things to.
This was my afternoon. Because, me actually realizing I can set up some of my Bowen busts, which has been a long time in the boxes. So I set some of those up, and I worked out a way to put this on here, which actually I thought was quite a genius way. I'm not going to take it off now because I'll probably drop it. But yeah, I've got it up. It's actually quite a funny one actually with the YouTube award thing. It's like when you kind of get it, you're a bit excited about it, and you're like, yeah, that's awesome, that's really cool, it's really cool. And then you're kind of thinking about the actual physical award part. You're like, where the fuck am I going to put it? What am I even going to do with it? And like you have I think you're in that moment now because I've had those conversations with you, and then it's like it turns up, and you're like, yeah, I'll fucking find something to put that. Fucking thing.
That's awesome. Yeah, still mine apparently is next week, so
they'll arrive with me on Friday. Yeah,
Alex helped himself to the first one. He didn't even ask if I wanted this one. He just said, like,
fuck you, you're lucky you're getting one.
Please, we're going to play this game.
We had this conversation, and you already said if there was only one of them, I would get it. You already said it. You said it. I didn't even say it.
Yeah, you could have had it. Yeah. If there was only one, you could have it. Don't need plaques. It's fine. We've got a few things to go over today for the chat. So we've got a few company update stuff to do. We've got some latest releases and some reveals from PCS. Collectibles. We've got some other bits and pieces. I think we've got some dark side pictures with any luck. I'm not sure if Alex has got them, but I've sent loads of stuff.
I slipped them in the last minute.
Sweet. So we've got some bits and pieces. Obviously, we'll be catching up with you and fielding your questions and all that kind of jazz. So if you do have anything that you want to say, you want to like hit us with anything, no subjects taboo. This is RaddTitan. This is a hobby channel. This isn't a professional channel, despite the numbers. So we're not in bed with anybody. So we can pretty much say whatever we want about whatever we want. And if anybody gets upset, then too bad. So anyway, man, how's your week?
We already started that with. Well, actually, sorry, I say we. I love dragging you into these things, but it's.
Well, it's funny because when you get the award, it's usually lucky to get one, and when there's trouble, it's we.
That's because I'm on like a group, and literally the first thing that they all started saying as soon as I posted this thumbnail. It had nothing to do with George. Absolutely nothing to do with George. I had a little moment in the afternoon where I'm like, "Come on, this is 300. This is the 300th show. We have to do something to do with 300, and I have to be Leonidas because of the beard. That's the only song." Okay. And I thought to myself, "Oh, what can I do? What can I do?" So it was going to be that. We actually, I actually did it a long time ago with another channel.
I remember
when we had an argument with
them.
I
remember.
And they didn't take it so well. But anyway, we actually had the 300 thumbnail for 200, which someone else did for us. So I thought, wow, we got to do it. It'll be a real missed opportunity. So I kind of went out of my way, and then I thought, whose head can I stick on there? I was like, it's got to be Batcock. It's got to be Batcock. Can't be anyone else. So yeah.
I'm wondering why you're saying that had nothing to do with me. Is everyone saying it's my idea?
So that was where I was going with it. So on this group, I'm in this like, it used to be a really nasty chat group actually, and that was the only reason I was there because it's like Paulick and all them people are in there. So whenever anything's going down, is always kind of in there. And as soon as I posted it, they were like, "Oh, this is like." Some people are going to say this is borderline bullying, and I just said, "Fucking man up and shut the fuck up." And then someone else coming and goes, "Man. Yeah, Geo shouldn't be doing this. Geo, I bet Geo did this. He said something, and I was like, it actually had nothing to do with Geo at all.
So I'll take it. It's fine. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
it's funny how that sort of the old chestnut works. Yeah, someone calls you a prick. You say tell them to fuck off, and you're the aggressor.
You
So
got to do
always
the
the
bully.
game.
You become the bully. Yeah.
People poke
Uh,
the bear bites them, and then they're like, "That bear's well aggressive."
have you seen the
Well
little
aggressive.
video?
All I
The
did was
video.
stick a grenade up its arse. That's all I did. Come on,
Did you see
what
the
the fuck
video of the
can I
little
do again?
girl? Where it's like a little. She must be like 4 or 5 years old, and it's like in America, and she's going, "Can I pet the dog? Can I pet that dog?" And literally, like her parents like grabbing her, go, "No, no, no!" And then the camera pans around. There's a massive bear, and she's going, "Can I pet the dog? Can I pet the dog?" But what else? Here we go now. So, uh, despite the thumbnail, there you go. Yeah, got some thumbnail action there. In the hole he goes. Yeah.
You
Rock
plan
Sea
find
Collector, how
plenty
you
of earth
doing?
and water down there.
I haven't seen 300 in a long time. Oh, Rad,
I was
how
going
you
to say when
doing?
you were like, oh, you were just saying it's
There you
just,
go.
oh my
Cheers,
god, who's
man.
that? God bless you, man. Thanks very much, man.
Thanks, Rad.
Thanks for being on on the show. The Yeah, when you were like, oh, yeah, there's no similarities with Leonidas, just a beard. I was like, yeah, beard and bad decisions. That's fucking you.
Beard and bad decisions because of a woman. Yeah.
Yeah, that problem with me old knees in kneeling. Kneeling's not for us.
Yeah.
I
When I
fucking
used to,
love that film.
yeah,
I still love that film to this day.
I literally got rid of nearly all of my Blu-rays, and one of the only ones is just down there. It's just behind my desk. It's actually 300 because I do plan
Dude, that
to rewatch
that
it.
Godzilla game that you were talking about, people are selling that for crazy money, bro. 250, £300 on eBay. It's madness.
I told you. That's
It's
why I was like, I didn't take
madness.
it. No, basically, Gio gave me. Well, didn't give me. I went to Gio's house. He had a stack of Blu-rays and shit. Oh, do you know the other thing as well? That fucking Harry Potter is a waste of time because I was a bit like, you know what? Maybe I'll start watch some of them because
What's wrong with
I
Harry Potter?
need to do some research into it anyway. And it's not all of them.
Of course it is. What have you not? What are you missing? You're
Oh,
missing the Death
it's not
Hallows,
the
maybe.
last one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
I've got that
missing
one
that.
separate. You could have taken that. I've got that separate
Oh,
here.
I didn't see it. But anyway, so he has this stack of games and stack of stuff, and I'm like, what's going on with that? And he goes, just get rid of it, take them. So I go through it and I pick out the good shit. And I'm like, I see the Godzilla game, and I'm like, yeah, I can't take that. He goes, why? I go, yeah, we have this. I don't know if you got it in America, like GameStop or something like that, but we got one in here. And literally, whenever you take a game of any value, literally, you'll get it like the day of release, and they'll give you like literally like 25% of what it's worth. And I said to him, literally, they will give you $100 for it, £100, sorry.
It's
And he's like,
£100,
what?
yeah.
What are you talking about? So we looked it up, and it
Cost
was
me 15 quid.
98 pound they were going to give you. And I'm like, that's why I can't take it. I can't take it because it's worth. I remember this being one of the top 10 rarest games, that Godzilla game. So
Yeah.
yes.
Problem is now it's
Uh,
because you left it here. George found it, and now it's on all the fucking time.
well, that's the thing is, I mean, if it's a good game, then why not? You know, if I mean, but
No,
they've all,
it's good fun. It's good fun. It's basically just like Rampage, but Godzilla version. A little bit
yeah,
more 3D, a little bit like better graphics and shit. But yeah, man. It's he
stack
loves
of
playing it.
Inferno. There you go, buddy.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, all the bone busts on there. I've got loads more. And
Yeah,
then,
look over there at that bone bus you can't see with the big fucking YouTube thing that you can see.
well, no, there's none of them behind that.
Yeah, I
No,
know,
there's
but
nothing.
that's what you can see from my
That's the
camera. What I can see.
focus. Well, that's
Rest
the
of it's
focus.
shadows.
Oh, that's
Got to
also the other
guess.
thing. That's also the other thing. Forgot to turn my light on. It's meant to be a bit like that. That's why. I was a bit like, oh, it's really dark. Yeah, it was meant to be like that.
But that's nice, man. So what can I see in there? Is that Destroyer under Hulk?
Yeah, it's destroyer, but
Nice, nice.
unfortunately, the part that goes on his head broke off. So I need to get it repaired. Um,
Mm,
but he's still fine. I got it for
still the shit.
some of these busts you can get for so fucking cheap, man. I
None
think
of the
the
ones I
destroyer
want.
one, because it was damaged, it was like
None of the bus I can get.
30
None of the
pounds.
bus I like go for cheap. That's the
No,
problem.
well, the
I
monumental,
want like Blaster, and I
Certa,
want fucking like Dormammu and all that, and
Certa,
what's his name? Yeah, I can't display that though.
Maestro.
As yeah, I'd like the Maestro one. Yeah, for sure.
I want the six-arm Spider-Man. That goes for a bit of money. I want the
Yeah, that's a nice one.
black Spider-Woman, black suit Spider-Woman. I'm not being racist.
Was it Jessica
Um,
Drake? Jessica
no,
Drake?
Jessica Drake is the Jessica Drew is this one up here,
Yeah, Spider Woman.
and Julia Campbell, I think it is the black suit one. Um, love the thumbnail. Glad to see you started the chat for once, love. So congratulations on 300 gents, very well deserved for the years of service to the community. Cheers. How you doing? Hope your back's doing good,
Progress.
buddy. Been a while. Been a while. Rocco, good evening, Gio and Alex. Good evening,
Thanks,
chaps.
brother. Good evening.
Self-aware, I'll probably drop it. Yeah, this is solid metal though. This, if I drop it, I'll probably damage my floor rather than actually break the award. We live. Evening,
Oh, we
guys.
live.
Rich, how you doing?
Could be we
Universal
live.
X1, nice guy. Josh, I was actually thinking about Josh today because there's some pictures of something.
Bet
I'm
you
pretty
were.
sure it's Dark Souls, and I know that he's going to go off on one if it's not Dark Souls. uh, not not to mention the recent much deserved sub growth. Yeah, it's gone crazy. It's still growing. Slowed down a little bit, but still going nicely. Still going nicely. Morning, boys. No notification again. Managed to see Facebook. Yeah, I don't know
At least
what's
you
going on
found
with
us,
that.
bro.
I don't know what's going on with that. It's
Trying to
it's
slow us
through this
down.
week.
Trying to stop
Yeah,
us.
trying to stop the type.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Still a lot of drama in the statue world. I see. No, there's no drama. It's just yeah.
Alex is just filling a face, to be brutally honest. That's how much drama there is there.
I was just
Just
thinking,
filling a
who would
face.
I like to kick in that pit? Actually, there's a few
It's
other
funny
people I'd
because I
definitely
don't,
kick in the pit than him.
I don't feel
Uh,
one way. I don't feel one way or another about it. No, I don't have any.
no,
I don't
that's what I'm
have
saying. There's actually like probably I could name 20, 30 people in the community I'd rather kick in the pit. Such Godzilla game, Destroy All Monsters. Is it Destroy All Monsters?
no. It's just called. I think it's just like
Okay.
just got like basically Japanese symbol on it, with Godzilla's
It's
shadow in the background. It's,
basically it was a PS3 game, and they re-released it on the PS4, and it was a very low run, very low run. Congratulations! Watched some of your reviews years ago. This week it did time capsule. Yeah,
time
some
capsules,
people
baby.
commented on. Oh, what was the one that popped up? Cable. They popped the XM cable the other day. Some people Godzilla game. They said it
So
popped up on their feed. Hulk Seal
still
Christmas
like
mode. Yeah, still goes all out.
it's like it's basically a game where you can play as like 2014 Godzilla, like 2060, I think 69 Godzilla, and a few others. And basically, you've got these different sort of modes. You've got like a versus mode. You've got like a kaiju mode where you fight wave and wave of monsters. And you've got like a destroy sort of all monsters mode where you basically go in onto shore as Godzilla and you basically destroy the city and stuff. And then fucking monsters come in and you have to fight them and you grow each level as you go through the game. And you come up across all the different bosses. So like it's got like Mothra on there. It's got Rodan on there. It's got King Ghidorah on there. It's got it's got Gigan on there. It's got it's got all of them. It's got Mecha King Ghidorah. It's got Aguirre on there. So they're all there
Fox
to play. Shut up, man! How can you not know who Aguirre is? It's the only time when Godzilla used to talk in the films. Aguirre, come here! You know the guy in the spiky back. Do you not remember him?
Oh, the turtle thing.
It's like a turtle with big spiky back and like it's pretty much like
Okay.
an Ankylosaurus ripoff. So
Okay.
it's got all of the cast. Like there's loads of them in it, and then there's a few other like kind of things you can either pick to invade, or you can pick to defend. All this kind of shit. It's really cool, and my son just loves it because as you play the game more and more, you get access to more and more characters. So he loves
Mitch
sort
was
of like
in
playing with them
Mitch
all.
was in London. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it was just one of the ones. I saw it there and I was just like, yeah, I can't take that. And then I looked into it. It's got bad reviews, like really, really bad reviews.
I don't see why. I probably got bad
Hello,
reviews because
Chris.
people are paying £300 for the game.
Yeah.
But the game's fine. Like, it's a good game to play.
Yo.
It's like a beat 'em up. It's just like you press some buttons, do some attacks.
I think that's the thing, though. I mean, like
It's a bit of strategy in it. It's
I
good
quite
fun, man.
like,
It's good.
I quite like, all those kind of go and destroy everything games as well. So I'd probably like it. Let's get you a Maestro to go with those Hulks. Yeah, I would love to.
Can't fucking house it, bro. Even if you could send it to me, I had it as part of the deal for like the Red Hulk that I've now sold. But
It's been a while since
I had to
Alex's
pull.
collection's been on show. Yeah, it's not really my collection.
I had to
There's
pull it.
actually
I
a
was
Doom
just like,
Patrol up there.
it's just too many boxes, man. Too many gigantic boxes. I'm on my
Mm.
ass. Although I did do a deal today that's got rid of 3 boxes from my house.
I did a deal today that got me 3 boxes in my house. Funny enough. Yeah, I'm actually liking the way that these bow and bust display on these Neddy
Mini bookcases.
cabinets. Also got these
Can you
like
finish?
little Lego men as well in these little cases. They're quite cool. I've had these
Yeah,
like
they're
little
really cool.
mini mate Silver Surfer and the mini mate Thanos. I've had them for like maybe 6, 7 years. When we started RaddTitan, I got them, and I was just like, oh yeah, this is like like little me and you. And I remember
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got, and I've never had them any way of displaying them. So I literally went on Temu, which is like this cheap AliExpress thing.
Yeah, I'm
And
hearing a lot of that at the minute.
oh, it's a load of
That
crap,
Temu thing.
basically. It's a load of crap. But I managed to find like 3 Lego display cases. I was like, these are going to be dog shit. And they turned up. They're all right. They do the job. One of them had a
Nice.
crack, little tiny chip on the back. So I said to them, you know, send me another one. And they were just like, oh, we'll refund you. And they refunded me for all 3 of them. So I was just like, all right, that's even better then. So can't complain.
True blood is strong.
Yeah, they know how to get me. They know how to keep me. Um, Batman Statue Collector's a dork. That's a new bedroom Beethoven's. That's a new name there.
That's
How's
a
it
great
going?
name.
Yeah. Geo with the correct Tolkien knowledge. DJ S1. Exclusive quarter scale Sagat is the best statue of all time. The reason I also have the 1/4 exclusive Ryo is to face off as Sagat, deadly paired together. It's a nice one. It is a nice one. I wouldn't go on and say the best statue of all time, but of that Street Fighter line, people used to go on about that Akuma and go on about how amazing
Sagat's much
Akuma
better.
was. Sagat's
Sagat's
much
much
better.
better. Much better.
Guile's better than Akuma as well.
Yeah. I think so. I think Sagat's one of the best ones. I
Yeah.
mean, I've got to be honest. I never was. I thought the Zangief was another overrated sort of thing, but I sort of don't anymore. I think Zangief and Sagat are probably the 2 from the classic line that are the best. The best. They're easily the best. The top. They're the best in show for the OG stuff. Sagat for me anyway. But everyone's got personal tastes, I guess. For me,
Well,
they're my favourites.
I had the mech Zangief, I
Mech's
think.
good, but the classic is the best one. The classic
Yeah,
version is
yeah.
the best one.
I think the
Mech's
mech.
pretty good though.
I don't even
I
know
was impressed with the mech.
how did I get the
Fuck
mech one?
knows.
Why would I
Fuck
have
knows.
the
These
mech
things
one?
just fall into your lap. Like I don't even know what you do.
Why would I have the mech one?
No
I
idea.
think well, the thing is with the mech one is, yeah, I
Everyone
traded
seems to
for
reach
months.
out to you when they're about to lose their house and go, "I've got like loads of shit to give you for next to
Oh yeah,
nothing."
that
And
happened.
nobody ever calls me. Nobody ever
Uh,
says, "Gio, like I'm in big trouble here, mate. Do you want to buy my collection for like next to nothing?" No one ever sends me those messages.
I don't know. Maybe you just don't seem very compassionate. You should be. I don't give a fuck. uh, is the Godzilla game anything like Combat on the 77 Atari? Not sure. Not sure what
If I
Combat
knew
is.
what the fuck that was, I could definitely answer that question. But
I know
it's
Rampage.
do you know what? Do
Even
you know
with
what
Jet.
it's a little bit like? It's a little bit like Virtual Fighter in a way, in the way that
Okay.
um. So the only thing that's sort of like a little bit disappointing about how you move on the game is if you want to move to the right or you want to move to the left, you have to use the L buttons, the L, the
Yeah.
L2s and the R2s, and then you basically will turn towards the right or the left side to fight. So it can be a little bit frustrating when you're trying to like sort of when you're in the middle of it, but it's like there's like light, heavy, and medium attacks, a couple of special attacks. You just sort of get in there and start fighting with things. Some things is about distance, so you need to like back up a bit. There's this weird fucking thing. It's like a big moth, but it isn't Mothra. And it's like I don't know what it is, what you describe it as, but it's like an insect. It's like a scaly insect that flies, And if that fucking thing gets too close to you, it fucks your shit up. It's like half your size, but you've got to like back up and use your distance a bit. So there's a little bit of strategy involved and
Rush
all
from
that kind of
Sydney in the
business.
house. Mr. Positive, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you there. I still have my SS Mini Mates Surfer 2. Yeah, it's really nice. And then my girlfriend bought me, I say custom, but like she got it on Etsy or something. Someone 3D printed it, like another Chrome Silver Surfer Lego guy. So I just got them in there. And I think because the thing with these Neddies is you end up with this like little space that you can't do anything with. So like if if you're doing different sizes, same here. I've got like a clock here. So like, on each part, you end up with like a little wasted space. And yeah, so fuck, it's well pissed now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd stop touching it.
Yeah. Yo, let's get through these. Andreas, how you doing? Greetings from Cyprus.
Nicosia, look, as family there. But he might be related to me, my man.
Hey, Alex Thomas, nice to see you have a display again. Gio, looking good, man. Time for a new room tour. It's got enough in.
Yeah, I think you're right, man. I should really do one. I should do one. My room's turned into where I have more of a room and less of a fucking tour. Just can't fucking move.
Yeah, I've seen that with your like apocalypse and stuff. Critical mass, how you doing? Pavlos Kafkias.
Kafkias. God bless.
And stuck up with Game of Times, old Albanian Brian, before your tabs were born. It was actually before
Probably.
you born. Let's get through these. There you go. Dave Wolf in the house. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. I'm not. I was going to say the fake Edwin Diaz is here too.
That's a real one.
No, the other one was a real one because he won the competition.
Yeah, he won the real one. Yeah, why is he using caps then, man? He should be fine.
He wants to blend in. He wants to be the cap king, doesn't he?
He's becoming the grey man. You won't tell the fucking difference.
Yeah,
you won't know the difference.
We were messing with last time. Big love, RaddTitan crew. Jelena, how you doing? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just trying to think. Really, I was trying to sort out a little display and got that going. Sorting out some boxes upstairs. Got boxes for kind of baby stuff now. I've got to sort out, so that takes up a whole lot of room. And yeah, I got tax. I actually checked my tax. I went through it.
Yeah.
And
that's right.
Yeah, they gave. So basically, I didn't have to pay anything this year. And they gave me like £1,300 back. And when I looked into it, I was like, this can't be right. Still, this can't be right. And I went back over my last 5 years of taxes, just like done the. They do it in the most complicated way. They do it in this really complicated way, so you can't like just easily pick up on it. The only thing is I've got on my side is I'm okay at maths. Like I'm pretty good at math. And the other thing is if I've got a spreadsheet on the go, I'm a fucking kick ass on spreadsheets. So I copied and pasted all into the spreadsheet, did all this business, did all this little magic, and I'm like, holy shit, that's right. Wow. Okay. So
yay me.
No taxes this year. Well, I paid my taxes because I stupidly overpaid by quite a lot 2 years ago. I overpaid by £6,000 2 years ago.
Wow.
£6,680, I think it was. I overpaid by. So they didn't tell me that, and then yeah, and apparently last year I overpaid by another £1,000 or whatever. So yeah, so it's good. It's all good.
All them fucking chickens have come into roost today, innit?
Yeah. What's your favourite Hulk statue of all time? Lazy Susan team. Is Jenny there?
Nah, she ain't there.
Lazy Susan team.
My favourite Hulk statue of all time is the Hulk transformation, probably. I think it's the one that probably is the least affected by time. And I find that if you can find, I'm trying to create those them timeless sort of pieces if they don't exist. So with the Thanos and all the Fallen Avengers theme that I went for, the Punisher on bike. I find that with things like the Hulk transformation. I feel it tells a really good story, a timeless story, and I feel like it doesn't matter if the scales become less popular, or it doesn't matter if times and things change between mixed media or pure sculpting or traditional sculpting or digital sculpting. I just feel like the concept is so strong, the art direction is so strong that it will survive those transitions, because those transitions happen. And a simple Spider-Man that was traditionally sculpted looks very outdated today. But if the concept is strong enough to withstand that, you don't notice. You're just like, it's the fucking best concept going, so it's a win.
Yeah.
And I find that the XM Hulk transformation. But then again, there is also the other argument, which would be that the premium format, or not my favorite, the
OG.
Sideshow one, the OG Sideshow one,
Mm.
that fucking piece sells for, I think, 15 times the original retail value price.
More.
And
The
if
grey one sells for. I need a calculator now. I just said I'm good at math, but I need a calculator here because
I
I think it's
calculated on green, I think it's 15 times the original value. Calculate on grey and tell me what you come up with.
Well, grey, I've seen sell. I think was 12 or 13 grand. So
Yeah,
30,
well,
let's say
I think
13
that's about 20 plus
divided
times.
by, and it was the retail on it was like $300, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So 43 times,
yeah.
43.3 times the value.
So when you're talking those kinds of numbers, whether you like it or you dislike it, or you think like it looks like an orangutan throwing a pile of shit, it doesn't matter. You have to respect it. You have to turn around and respect that, and it'd be like, yeah, because I don't care how much you like a Hulk, you're never going to see them numbers. No fucking chance, not today. So you can like wax lyrical about the legendary beasts third scale. But I promise you that piece will never ever ever get anywhere near that kind of an increased value ever.
My issue with the Legendary Beast one is I do think it's a really, really nice piece, and I've seen it in
Beautiful piece.
person, and it's really, really well done. I just find it very similar to the Mad X one, the Mad X core scale. I find that they've kind of copied it a little bit too much, for me anyway. I've seen both of them, and I think they're very similar.
Mm. I don't know. I think the legendary beast one's an exceptional Hulk and easily the best one third scale Hulk because it's the only one.
No, it's not.
But
There's two others.
who is
I
the
think
other
there's
two?
the ECC movie Hulk, where he's wearing like fucking
The one
spandex.
where he's punching the
Yeah,
thing, and
and then
it's
I
like
think there's no, there's maybe that one, but then the other one isn't, but it's massive. The Iron Studios one's called scale, isn't
is
it?
that one with the fluffy hair that is
Yeah,
that one third scale?
yeah, yeah.
Yes, it was still the legendary beast one's the best one, but that's
Well,
I don't
I
know.
know that there was like Ant said about Pop Culture Shock thinking about doing a 1/3 Hulk, and someone come in and goes, "Yeah, I wouldn't bother because Legendary Beast has already smashed it. Do something else." It's just like, come on, guys, really? Was that the
Well,
attitude to have?
oh no, definitely. I don't think anything is not unbeatable. I don't think I've seen a piece where I go, yeah, no one's ever going to beat that.
Hmm.
No one's ever going to beat that because I think once you stop stretching, when you stop trying, then you're beaten anyway. Then it becomes
Yeah,
reality. You make
I
it
was going
so.
to say the Iron Studios, but that's not. That's just a massive one for
That's a fucking big one, yeah.
the one where he's
That's a
holding
big
the rock.
1/4 scale. Yeah, it's got the rock on it. Yeah, that's a big fucking
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. It's big.
Hope that
Um,
answers your question.
Did you see the new custom app for like 1/3 is now shipping totally under the radar? Is that the one on the motorbike where he's got his top off? Where he's naked in his what tighty whities? Is that what you're talking about?
No,
Or are
that's
you
not
talking about
Affleck, man.
the no, there's one with Affleck. Like one of those
Really?
Japanese, the
Okay.
Chinese fucking naked statues. Um, or is there the Trinity one, I think. That may be what he's talking about. Did you guys see Revelations? I've not seen the news.
I'm about
News
three
stuff.
episodes in. I'm watching it
Oh,
with
you
I'm watching it
watched
with
it?
my son.
I need to
Yeah,
watch it.
I've seen Revelation and I'm watching Revolution now. So
Oh, sorry, I
yeah,
misread. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Yo, Alex and Gio, looking good. Nice to be able to join you guys today. My mother-in-law is doing better, recovering from a stroke. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, Gio, for your kind words and prayers, mate. Help me stay strong with your guidance and staying in touch to check up on me upon this difficult time. Love to the RaddTitan family. Cheers for better days. Um,
God bless you, Ivan. I'm glad to hear that things are going better, but don't put too many like things about me being nice here because that doesn't fit with the agenda
yeah, it
that
doesn't
goes on.
fit with what people think.
Let's. I don't
You're a
help people.
fucking
I'm not
bully,
nice.
Josh. You're a fucking
Yeah,
bully.
let's keep it on point. Come on.
Revolution
Don't
is
don't expose me like that, mate. You might as well just pull my fucking pants down in front of everybody. But I'm absolutely delighted, and
Tony
obviously
stay frosty.
I've had you in prayers every Sunday for church. So I'm really glad that they got her medication. They got it right finally, and she's turned the corner, man. And now you can start just in making memories and enjoying life because, in the end of the day, we need more of that, not less. Less screens, less of this shit, more out there. Get out there and
Yep,
fucking start communicating and talking with each other. Don't forget that that's the best part of that's the best part of fucking being strangers is meeting and conversing with different people and learning things about each other.
definitely. I think someone customized the OG Hulk and sculpted the pants on the Hulk and got rid of the mixed media. Quite a few
Yeah, I've
people
seen
have
that.
done that actually. I've seen it quite a
Yeah.
few times. There was one recently where they did that ridiculous paint job where he's like transforming and it's like skin tone. That was a
Yeah, it's
crazy paint
amazing.
job. Crazy paint job.
The thing is with that though,
Um,
which was a really bad move, is that when the premium format, the original was recasted, which it has been because it's a piece that sells for a lot
yeah.
of money, is they did the same. So
They just
now,
got the pants.
if you have the OG and it's a proper one, and you've got rid of the pants, it's now going to come up as a red flag for anyone who's done their research on the piece, and
That's
it's going to come up.
um, that's what got XM in trouble. You know that.
No, I don't know.
That was the piece that got XM in trouble. Is someone gave them
Excuse me.
two Hulks and said to them, "Can you cut the media off and sculpt pants?" He sculpted them, and then it all
Mm,
come back. They were at the time no one else had done it, so it all come back that they were like recasts that XM were painting and selling on to someone, and it all got
oh,
like the
really?
story got twisted on the forum. And I think what happened in the end was like because they kept denying it, which because it wasn't a recast. I think at one point, I think it was Brian actually said, "Look, they're never going to believe you that it's not a recast. Just say you apologize. Let's move on from it." And they did that. And then Sideshow was like, "Yeah, okay, you admitted it. We're never going to work with you again." So it's a bit like that. Yeah.
Mm.
Worst statue of all time. Phew, I don't know about that. The worst statue I've ever seen in person of all time was that fucking custom Psylocke. That was so bad.
That was pretty bad. Icebreaker designs. That was
And
icebreakers.
the
Psylocke.
PCS fucking Liu Kang is coming up again.
It's nowhere near as bad as Icebreaker designs. Psylocke. No fucking chance in hell.
What's a
That
piece
was
though?
really bad.
Like, what's a
That was
piece where
really
we've
bad.
like people have raved other than Akuma, where people have raved about how amazing. The premium format Spider-Man as well, where people go on
Oh, that
about
was
how
a really hard
fucking
day.
amazing now. I won a premium format Spider-Man in a competition, like a raffle. I paid about $50 for it. It turned up, and I'm a massive Spider-Man fan. As you can see behind me, I've got older Spider-Man busts from Bone there. Um, that turned up. I was pumped to get it. I get it in hand, and I'm just like, this is shit. This is so shit. And I literally sold it straight away. Sold it straight away. I won it off of Omar, actually.
I think it was Omar. I think Omar didn't he offer you some money just to keep it? Was that something else?
Uh, no, that was that was another one. That was another one. That was someone who at the time was a bit of a dick and didn't like us, right? So I used to win these raffles quite. I literally won
Yeah,
about
really
seven or eight.
lucky.
I won about well,
Really lucky.
I spent quite a lot of them. I won about seven or eight statues. So I won like I can't remember the whole list, but like I won a custom penguin, which was I should have probably kept that piece.
You should have
I
kept that.
won
I wanted that so bad as well. I wanted that one.
custom penguin. I won the XM cable, XM Venom, XM Venom
Yeah.
bust, Electro, premium format Spider-Man. I can't remember, but it's like literally
I
600
won
pieces.
fuck all. I don't
But
win
then
anything.
What happened to me was like when I won the Venom, the guy literally said to me, I'll give you like $300 for it or something like that. And I was like, fuck off. And the guy didn't like us, right? And he goes, all right, well, um, he goes, he's something about, oh yeah. On the description, it said the piece is worth $800 and shipping is worth $100
Right.
of credit or whatever like that. So what happened is I actually found someone to buy it. And it turned out, even though he's in fucking Australia, it turned out that this guy was 2 roads away from him. And he goes,
Oh
"Oh,
wow.
I'll buy it from him, and I'll drive to his house and collect it." So what I did was I said, "Oh, Peter's going to come and collect it, whatever." And he goes, "Oh, that's great." I said, "I'll tell you what, with that shipping bit, send me across the $50 then, and we'll split that then." And he goes, "What?" I go, "Well, you ain't shipping it, are you?" He goes, "Yeah, but." I go, "Well, send me $50." And I made him send me half the shipping costs. That didn't happen. And he was well pissed off about it. But like them guys, whenever they used to call out my name, it was always like, "Hey, all right, let's do this. We're doing the raffle. All right, random.org. Let's roll that dice. All right, 8. All right, 8 times, everyone. Oh, this is great. This is great. Okay, let's roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, last one, everyone. Everyone, come on. Good luck, all." And the winner is Alex Thomas. 3 p.m. and we'll get it out to you. Thanks, everyone. It was literally like that. It was fucking great.
It's like that fucking, isn't it? Was it who at the end? Was it who 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 at the end of your donut?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking brilliant. Oh, I
That
love
was
it.
me. That was James Jonathan. That was me. That was a character been done. Yeah. I saw you fucking with him as well with the Daredevil, I think it was as well. Never owned a piece. Never owned it, but always liked the Bowen Hulk where he's throwing his arms up. Great comic piece. I think
Yeah,
that's the one with
that's
the
a nice
bronze.
Hulk.
Didn't they do a bronze of it
They
as
did a
well?
bronze version of it. Yeah. I actually like the bronze version of their Hulk where it's in the desert and he's
Mm,
just standing there, and I think it's one fist and one hand down. I kind of like that one, the bronze version where it's got the
yeah.
like, sort of red pants.
Not sure what you're talking about, Stuart. Watch Revelations and Revolutions. Revolutions is about
Yeah,
uh,
Revolutions is starting a lot better. They're exploring the Keldor sort of situation, which I'm pleased to see.
yeah.
That
The
looks really
penguin
good,
looks
you know.
great. That penguin looks fucking
That
awesome.
looks really, really nice. That
He's
penguin.
a big teddy bear. I remember the time Alex and Gio unboxed this Sideshow X-Force Deadpool. Good times.
Weren't
That
good for
one
me.
is the one.
I ain't fucking happy
Um,
about that still.
when I edited that video, I I think I pissed myself about 3 times, literally laughing so much. If you want a good laugh, go to the end of the Dead Force X Force. I couldn't speak. X Force Deadpool video. Go to the end half of it, and it's basically what happened is on the night George opened it, we did a review, and it didn't go very well. And the following morning,
No.
I stayed over. The following morning, George is like, "I've had some time to think about this, and that was really harsh. We need to redo it." So we redid it, and it was still a lot of problems and stuff, which we pointed out. But and then I used the first video and I cut it. I just cut it. It's just George unboxing it, going, "What the fuck is? Oh my god, this is oh for fuck's sake!" And it made me so laugh, editing that
Glad
together.
you
It was
enjoyed
great.
that. That was a bad day in the office for me. I really didn't like. I was really unhappy.
Guys, I've been all transformation screens. Yeah, I'd love to see that custom '70s Hulk. I'd love to see that in person. Yeah, the transformation one. XM
Which
Samurai
one?
line is shockingly bad, especially the Joker. So was it,
Joker's really bad from that. The Joker's the Joker
it's not
is
the
a
worst.
piece, right? No, but the Joker is the piece that it looks exactly like it is,
Hmm.
which is like we know behind the scenes how many problems and concept changes they went through for that Joker, and it shows. It's a mess that the character they just couldn't get it right. They just couldn't get it right at all.
Hmm.
And I think they tried so hard, and they kept changing and changing, chopping and changing, and did this and did that, and it just no matter which direction they went in, it was a dark fucking alley full of fucking drug dealers and fucking people with knives waiting. It was shit, whatever way they were gonna go. They
Well,
just couldn't get that concept right.
there was a problem with the original concept because it was like a fat yakuza on the floor, and Joker was stepping on him, and then they couldn't do that. And then there was a thing about they had this like armor in the corner, like a samurai armor, and he had his sword through the armor. And apparently, like in Japan, that's a
You
fucking
can't
big
do that.
no-no. And then
Yeah,
there
you
was
can't do
another
that.
one. I think he kicked over, like he was stepping on the armor or something on the floor. And again, it was like, yeah, you really can't do that. There was like all these things where, if, due to Japanese culture, they had to go away and go, "Oh, we need to change that. Oh, we need to, oh yeah," and then it just got really complicated, pretty complicated. And I think the worst one in the line for me is Catwoman because I feel that she doesn't fit with any of the others. She just like
Nah,
doesn't fit with the whole story of
nah.
it. But
Yeah,
now,
the bike, the sort of tech doesn't work, does it?
I think the new Batman Begins is a fucking mess. But anyway, um,
Thing is with them pieces is they're fundamentally um, a lot of them are very big bases as well. It's a like it's a line that I couldn't really ever jump into because it's just they're just massive. Like the pieces are massive, deceptively big. Even the ones you think are small, you look at it, you're like, that ain't that big. That's all right. They ain't
yeah.
fucking small. I'm telling you
One of
now.
the things I kept
Eight
saying to
pieces.
them, is they need to do the samurai line in 1/6. They need to do a museum samurai line in 1/6. They have now done that samurai diorama in 1/6, but I think they need to individually do the characters. And I think they would get some business out of that. It's a great line. Some of the pieces look absolutely amazing, but I just don't think people were willing to justify the cost or the space for them.
Yeah,
Um,
because yeah, they're so detached from the real characters though, so it's problematic. Although I've seen the whole the is it the show? Who's it? Is that who it is? Shogun
Shogun on the
Batman. Or,
horse. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fucking ridiculous. It's a
yeah,
ridiculous
yeah,
piece.
yeah. It's nice.
It's a
Let
fucking
me.
ridiculous piece.
You sit there. You shut up and you look pretty for a second because I just need to run through
2 out of 3
the
ain't bad.
comments. Huh?
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Well, you didn't shut up, did you? You ain't looking pretty. You're still sitting there, I guess. Let me just go through the comments really quickly. Thank you to Alex and Gio always being so embracing for the community. Gio's words have helped me get myself together while I'm recovering in hospital, and Alex has kept me going. Uh, recent stay. Yeah, thanks, man.
Then stop fucking doing this, man. Just call me a bully and let's move on. Stay on point. Come on.
RaddTitan, your review of the OG Superman. All I remember about the OG Superman is it's one of the first reviews we did, and I dropped the box, and Geo fucking looked like he was going to kill me. I dropped the
Oh yeah.
Superman box, and you were
Tell you what,
fucking
I still love that. I still love that piece a lot.
yeah. Send me some of that luck so I can win the shit. We need to do competitions. Thanks, Josh. um, Abby, 300 Alex and Geo from New York, USA. I first watched you when you guys are way back when you reviewed the XM Studios Storm. I still have it. Do you guys get to see the MFA Collectibles Dark Phoenix 1/6 Saga lighted diorama? I was lucky enough to have a small hand in working on the colors of the diorama, so it's enormous and cool in person. Not actually seen it in person at all. I mean, I've seen the diorama, um, but yeah, not seen it in person. Not even seen production photos of that yet. I
It's a
haven't.
nice bit of work that though. The concept is very
I
nice.
remember the
I'd like
concept
to
was
see
good.
some
Yeah, yeah,
share
yeah.
some pictures with us, man. We'll share them on it.
Gabriel Gutierrez, how you doing? D3, happy 300, thank you.
That video was from
ECC was
2017, so thanks for being with us for nearly going on 5 years,
yeah,
7 years. Jesus, fucking about 7 years,
yeah. That's
7
when you
years.
were the con. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
ECC with the
thanks for
sculpted
staying with us,
hair,
brother. God
glass
bless you.
eyes, would be one of the best Hulk statues in my opinion. Yeah, but that ECC Hulk, if I remember correctly, came with a little hairbrush, like a little hairbrush that looks like something you would get a Christmas cracker. If I remember, Edwin Diaz, they were chatting to each other. Send your pics 5 p.m. I'll check in a second when Gio goes on a rant. We're good there. What I'm going to do now then is I'm trying a different layout. Do you notice? You didn't
Yeah,
comment on my layout
no, I don't
because
like it.
hope don't you?
No,
Fuck you then. Well, what
I don't.
this
It's
what
not,
this
there's no
hopefully
colour in this, man. There's no life. This is
well
like
hopefully what it
it's
does. Well, no,
grey.
I can add color.
I fucking hate grey.
Shut your fucking mouth. It matches my
See,
hair.
that's why I didn't say nothing. You asked me now. Now you're upset. See,
Fuck you. I'll add some red
see,
next week. Um, when we get to 200, actually, I'm a bit premature. I've actually got 200k there, but
nearly there.
because what this does now is if I go to if I pull this away, if I go here and I go share screen, it shouldn't I shouldn't have to change things.
Let's see. You said that very optimistically.
Yeah. Okay, that looks shit. All right. Anyway,
Did you have
so
to
I
change anything? Though?
well no, it's just the top part is because it's PNG, like a visible thing. All right, no worries. Let me go back here. Anywho, we're leaving it. It's staying that way. I don't care anymore. Um, so what we're going to do is we are going to do. What do you want to do? The Module Space or the Connecticut's?
Do the Connecticut's. Josh brought it up.
All right. What we're going to do then is if you're in the chat, you're going to have 5 minutes. And what we will do is 5 minutes. So now it's 21. And you have until 26 to basically get you to enter this contest. And you can win a Connecticut's Hanamaru. And it's an exclusive with the little wine flask. And it will be shipped for free to your country. So yeah, next 5 minutes. We've already got 548 entries. Let's do this.
Awesome.
Let's do this. So what I'm going to do now then, that looks crap. I'm going to do that. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to fuck that off.
Awesome.
Or we can go back to that one.
That's nice. Yeah, I like it.
All right, let's do that then. Fuck your couch. Right, what did I say? So it's 22 now. Well, they got till 26, did I say?
Yeah, 26, yeah.
Do you know what I was looking at
75.
today? Do you know what I was looking at?
Go on.
I was looking at going on the wait list for the Rusty Angel.
What's the price of it?
It's like $1,000.
You should
It's
well
like
buy that.
1,050.
Get on there. Get on
1,050.
there
It's a
and buy
small
yourself a
statue, man.
statue, you fucking shit
Yeah,
collector.
but for that price, it's just.
How do you go to sleep at night? How do you fucking, no wonder you've got a beard. Fucking go look in the mirror. Fucking shave yourself, you fucking disgrace. Standing there. All it is $1,050. Go pay it. It's not like you're having a baby in the next fucking couple of weeks.
It's not like I've got responsibilities here.
I was doing so well. I was doing so well there. I just make myself laugh. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh mate, honestly, I've got to tell the story about this guy called, like, accusing me of being a scammer after I reached out to try and help.
Hold on. What are they talking about? Why did that come up? There's a video on YouTube where a man puts a glass eye on it. I don't know what they're talking about there.
There's a glass eye where?
Oh, they're talking to each other. Dynamic base. I'm just trying to work out what they're talking about now. ECC sculpted hair and glass eyes would be the best Hulk. Oh, someone put glass eyes in it. Sorry, I thought there was a joke coming up that we could use on Stuck of Inferno there. Right, so I tell you a story about you being bullied.
Nah, I ain't got a lot of time. I'll tell you in a minute. I'm gonna get off here.
No, you do. You got 3 minutes.
I don't know if I can do it at a time. I'm gonna probably go a bit fucking mental. Well, I probably won't. See, no, it's just funny. This fucking guy in one of the groups. I don't know if it's the Everyday Collector group or somewhere. This guy basically put up a post with a picture of the Juggernaut versus Colossus fan art diorama, which is in the final stages of production at the moment. It's going to be released after Chinese New Year, so that's like now. So it's around February. It's going to be coming out. And someone was like, I know this is really like short notice, and this piece is nearly coming out, but does anybody have one, or does anybody selling one, or can somebody get me is anyone selling their pre-order or any of this sort of nonsense? So obviously, because I bought fucking 8 pieces from that particular outfit last year, and I've invested fucking over 10,000 fucking dollars of my own money to acquire a contact by buying so many pieces. So I do have somebody that I can rely on and ask. So I basically, after a friend of mine went through all this work to bring me sort of an XM Mysterio halfway across the fucking world, no questions asked, paid for it, brought it to me, fucking flew it over here because he was coming over here on business anyway, and fucking didn't want a penny from me. Didn't until I'd seen it, until I was happy with it. I mean, honestly, like these guys, unbelievable. And I was sitting there with my Mysterio, feeling quite. I don't know. I felt quite like moved by how fucking much Tyler Sherwood did, getting me that Mysterio. So when I read this post and his matey boy wanting something, I was like, hey, I got a fucking 10 grand contract that I fucking paid out of my own money to fucking get. I could reach out and ask some questions and see if I can sort him out. So I messaged him and said, I know somebody. Do you want me to ask if he has any sort of stock or anything, or if anyone's like left it? And he was like, yeah, that's great. So I said, all right. And I basically said to him, if he comes back to me, I didn't say he, but I said, if they come back to me and they say, are you ready? Are you in a position to sort of move forward? So I don't want to get this guy talking to people, finding out with the factories what he's got and everything else, if it's like just some waste of time. And he was like, yeah. So then it was like, I reached out. A couple of days went by. I asked the questions. Do you have one? He was like, yeah, I might have one of these. I might have a regular. And I was like, right, okay, I might have an exclusive, but I have to find out. And it was like, how much is it? And he gave me all the details. I passed all those details on to the person, and he was like, yeah, I'm interested in the regular. I really want the regular one, which is because it's that one with the tattooed torso thing. You know that one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So you get one version is like the classic Juggernaut versus the classic Colossus, and the other one is
Or he's got
got the
spikes on his
classic.
shoes and stuff.
It's got the classic. One of them's a classic. No, it's not that one. You fucking is a comic one. No spikes anywhere.
Okay. No, you said
Idiot.
okay.
Anyway, so the other torso is the one where he's got all like tattoos all over him, like he's bare chested and he's fighting Colossus. He's got all tattooed up and he's unmasked. It's actually quite a very different sort of look. So he was like, "Yeah, I want the regular." So I was like, "Oh, cool, right?" Like, I think that the price of that was $1,300, which I think was fucking very reasonable considering this is a quarter scale Juggernaut fighting a quarter scale Colossus. It's fucking massive. So I was like, yeah, it's a fucking massive statue. So I was like, yeah, like he was like, yeah, I want the regular. So I was like, I messaged guy back. I was like, yeah, he wants a regular and all this. And I said, like, what's the situation with the price, the deposit and stuff? And he says it's $1,000. My guy says to me it's $1,000 because we're at the stage now where everyone's already paid 3 deposits. Because the way it works is you pay your first deposit and then you pay your second and you get updates and stuff, and then you pay your third, and then it's like pretty much like the last one, and then it's shipping. So it's like this is where stage we are at now. So it's like it's $1,000 if he wants one. And I was like, okay. So I went back, and it's funny. I went back with the price. He was like, oh, $1,000. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know. He was like, let me see what I can get together. And the guy, honestly, then it just went quiet for like a couple of days. So I was like, okay. I fucking left it, and mate, he's like asking, what's the situation? Does your guy want it or what? And I was like, well, I haven't heard anything. So I reached out like a couple of days later, and I said, like, I assume you're passing because I've not heard anything. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to pass. I was like, okay. And then something about it bothered me. Something about it bothered me a little bit because I was a bit like, you know, there's no point in like going through all this shit. It's like 30, you know what I mean? He didn't have a problem when it was $1,300. So why is the $1,000 like, what's the issue? So I basically said to him, look, in future, like, don't ask people, go on some group publicly asking for, like help with something that you want to buy. And then when I come out and reach out and I try and help you and I do all the work and I get all the contact and I say like, what's going on? And this is the prices. Can you find one? Can you do me a favor? I'm doing this for like a stranger. I don't know this person. I was just trying to do a good deed. I'm trying to help somebody out. So I was a bit like, now I look a bit stupid because I look a bit stupid now when I go back and go, no, it doesn't want it. It's a bit like, okay, do you understand what I'm saying? So it was a bit like that. And then he come back and he said, no, I still want the piece. I just I don't get a good vibe from you. I think you're a scammer.
Damn, son.
I was like, dude, I'm fucking RaddTitan, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? I've got more references than you've got friends, you stupid cunts. This was a bit like,
part of RaddTitan. Calm down. You're not Red. I am RaddTitan.
I was like, no, I am exactly what I fucking am. Just shut up your fucking noise back there. And it was like, yeah, that doesn't make it so just because you say that you are. And I was a bit like, and then I come to a point of clarity. First point, I was a little bit annoyed about it. And then I was like, it's because it was because it was $1,000. It was the money. It wasn't anything else. And instead of being a man and saying to me, I don't have $1,000 to just like throw into a deposit at this moment, like I would have understood sort of that sort of conversation.
Yeah.
But I mean, instead of being a man about it, he went all bitch like and was like, actually, no, I don't trust you. And it's a bit like, well, I don't know about you, but when you're talking to somebody and they say like, I might be able to get you one of these things or whatever, I might be able to reach out and find if there's any available. Would you like me to do that? You would go like, who the fuck are you? Like, how can I trust you? That's the first questions you'll ask. What, do you have any references? And who's this guy? Who's this person that you're going to speak to? Can you give me any details? None of them questions were ever asked to me ever. So there was never any like, any awkwardness. It was just like, yeah, all right, yeah, I want it. All right, yeah, okay. I think it's like the retail price is 1,300. I can get it. I get you it for retail. And he was like, yeah, great. And it was like, that's no problem there. But then it was when it was £1,000, like it's $1,000 now, like deposit, and then you just have the final payment and with shipping, and then it's yours. It was a bit like, instead he should have really said really then and there, like, I don't really have that sort of on me now to pay, instead of being a bit the way it was. But obviously, I think it just pissed me off because I was a bit like, well,
it's a waste of time,
that's what. Well, no, it stops you from helping people because people are asking you for help. Like if I turn around and I say, I'm really looking for this piece, can anybody help me? I'm in a position to buy it. I already know what the price of it is. I already know whereabouts sort of I'm going to have to pay, and I'm ready. Otherwise, what the fuck am I doing? I don't understand the point of saying like, you really, the pictures that this guy was sharing, Mr. fucking War, which obviously isn't your real name, Charles War. So watch out for that fucking character if you ever bump into him on Facebook. If it's like he's sharing pictures of like the production, like the where they're all standing together, all being painted, all like ready.
Yeah.
So he says in his post, it was like, I know this is like very close to being released. So, can anybody help me? You reach out and try to help somebody. And then instead of just being manning up and being like, I don't have $1,000 on me now, bro. Like, can I do this or can I do that? Or talking to me, it was like, nah, don't trust you. I think you're a scammer. You want me to give you pay some guy that I don't know. It's like, dude, you ever bought customs before? You're not in the group. I can't give you the name I can't give you the guy. That's the fastest way to get a cease and desist. If I give you the details of somebody that can fucking get into trouble and I don't know you, why would I do that?
Yeah.
Why would I do that? Are you fucking crazy? This is the point. It's like, oh, this guy, this imaginary, I've got a guy thing. It's like, well, this is who I am, and my guy's pretty reliable. So it's up to you. But I just thought to myself, what a fucking cock, man. It's just like, and it actually took it it took the fucking good feeling I felt from Tyler doing all this shit. It just made me go back to the sort of like, why the fuck do I want to help people like that? People are actually asking for your help. You reach out and you just like, wow. It's like shit, man. Somebody like reaches publicly out to a group of loads of people and go, can anybody help me? And you go, yeah. Then when it's the point where you're ready to go, it's like, I don't trust you. I think you're a scammer. It's a bit like, well, yeah, I think you're a cheap bitch, but that's all right, you know. I think you're asking for something that you can't afford. You ain't in a position to buy. That's what I think we are really at. But it's just like, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem as well. I mean, I remember I had a few things where I helped people out, and yeah, there's just there are individuals that just take the utter piss sometimes. I'm not going into it because I'll be ranting for another 20 minutes if I do. But what we do here is, should we go into this competition then?
Sure, yeah, let's go.
So this is for the Hanamoro. This is by Connecticut. This is the exclusive version, and this is going to be shipped to you for free, so you don't have to pay a penny.
Jack.
Well,
Not
actually,
Jack.
I say that, but hopefully we'll try to make it so you don't get taxed. But in some
You know, I
countries,
swear to God,
you
if
may.
Charles War comes up, you ain't getting it. I don't give a fuck what happens. If that name pops up, you ain't fucking winning it. So you can fucking whistle.
Someone
Listen to
actually
someone
said,
else.
there's someone on Spec Fiction, basically said, "Oh, I can't enter the competition," and I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, "Because Geo removed me from RaddTitan." His name was something like Matthew Smith, or it was something really common, and I was just like, "Yeah, you're stupid. You should have just fucking ended because I'm sure Geo don't even remember you." So, yeah,
I don't know who you are.
yeah. So I was just like,
And
just
so, sometimes you got to remember, and it's an important thing to remember. Rad Titan's like got about fucking 10 moderators,
yeah.
so you'll get removed based on a joint decision, not my
No,
decision. Unless you piss me
they
off personally. If you
specifically
piss me off
said
personally, it's different.
Geo blocked
If you
me.
call me, if you question my character in any kind of shitty way, I will remove you. I don't give a fuck anyway. That's like if it's like not like it like that, but like if you try to insinuate that I'm either dishonest or something shitty like that, then I'm just like bah. Other than that, it goes to the vote.
All right. Anyway, on the bright side, we're doing a competition now. We're going to give something away. So,
Not to you, Charles.
no,
Get a
no,
fucking t-shirt made.
you said Geo fell out of ours. I can't remember what it was now. Draw winner. Here we go. Ready? Good
Yeah.
luck, everybody. And here we go. So the winner. Oh, fucking hell, Fork Anderson. Jesus Christ, that's awesome. That
Oh,
is awesome.
congratulations. Couldn't happen to a nice guy. I love that guy. It's like literally
Fork
one of my favorite
Anderson.
people.
Wow.
And I'm doing an interview. He's interviewing me on Saturday
That's really good.
afternoon.
And I'm really
So
glad.
that's really good.
How do I get back to the other thing? That's
Get
great, man.
in there,
Fork
Thor.
Anderson.
Congrats, my
I
brother.
mean,
Well done.
it's always good as well when we see a name that's been around for a long time. Next competition as well. This is for the Module Space. So now you're going to have another sort of, I don't know, maybe an hour or so because we're going to do some pictures now. But enter this one, and you can win 2 times 140 maxes. So these are
Massive units.
I can't do the conversions now. I've got them written down over there, and I'm not going to. Actually, my pad's quite close.
Look at that fucking top knot on him. Honestly. Fucking white Portuguese. Look at the state of him.
I say my pad's close, but then I've got like this pad which is about that thick. So it's probably not the best. Where are we? So these are 70 centimeters deep, which is 27.5 inches, 140 long, so that's wide, which is 55.1 inches,
Shit.
and that is 83 centimeters tall, which is 32 and a half tall inches. So they're big, and you're going to get 2 of them.
You get my Colossus in there.
Yep. And what do you mean, Juggernaut?
Oh yeah, Juggernaut. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a Colossus though.
These are free shipping to these following countries. Unfortunately, not everywhere. So these are free shipping to UK, EU, US, Singapore, and Australia. So we'll give you a little while, and then we'll go on to. We're going to go on to some pictures now, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let me just get this a bit
All
closer
right.
so I can see what the fuck
So
is going
stop that one. We'll come back to that. Present. Share that. Window.
on. Ooh.
Boom, boom, boom. Share. There you go.
Nice. My
So
little
you
gimp.
finally opened this up. Yeah, the gimp.
I called this the gimp to my son, and he literally is 5. He was like, "Dad, can I keep the gimp in my room?" And I was like, "That's really a sentence I don't ever want to hear." But yeah, you can keep the gimp in your room. So my
Well,
son's got it now.
I think I'm guilty of that because I said the one where he's unmasked. It looks like a little gimp. It looks like I think I said it looks like the gimp from the Gorax that's on his shoulder. I
Yeah,
think that's what I said.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
That shit
fantastic
stinks. Yeah, look
packaging.
at it. Yeah, man. It's come out mint. It's perfect. I found it funny because the fucking thing is on it.
Yeah, the
The
helmet's on
mask,
it.
the helmet thing is on it, which is like I would have think that was a no, like to do it like that.
No, because they put the foam on the inside of it. Like so, they've got the foam stickers on the inside, so that when you put it on, take it off, it
I
doesn't
know that, but
scratch.
I would have still thought like it would be put as separate. But it's mint. It's no problem. So I'm not going to argue with fucking Pierre. He knows what he's doing. Come out
Pierre
perfect. So
likes brilliance. So yeah, this is a collaboration with Skinner. So this is the sort of story on the background. Do you want to read that, or do you want to leave it?
nah, go. Let's go. Pictures gone.
Hang on.
Got us to do.
This is you got number 111.
I am number 1. Yes, 3 times.
There you go. Yeah, nice piece. What it is it's got like a helmet. You can put it on one way, you can put it on the other way, and you can take it off totally. So this is obviously the one way of it. So you have 3
It's my
poses.
favourite. This is George's favourite as well.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's his
That's the other
favourite.
side.
Cyclops.
And then
That's a
there's the
bit.
other one there.
That's definitely a gimp.
I like this
Keep
one. I
your
don't know.
legs clean.
I like it reminds as I say this every single time, it just reminds me of They Live. It really reminds me of that a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Obey.
You put it on,
Yeah.
it goes all a bit mental. Also looks like, yeah,
No.
it's got this
Very cool piece.
mad Aztec vibe that's really cool.
It's like more of well, with the Skinner stuff, it's quite psychedelic anyway. The colours, they really kind of pop. And the thing about these that are really good is when you do take the pictures of them, it kind of has that look to them of how his paintings have, and they're done really,
Yeah,
really well. Um, this is more of like a desk kind of proximity piece, you can call it as
yeah,
well. So yeah, very cool piece. There you go. Doing the old hand shot. Do you like doing that?
I do.
Didn't show
And
your forearm off though, did you?
well, if I did, you wouldn't be able to see the fucking piece.
But you did. I like the way you included the Lazy Susan on the bottom. Ooh, there you go. No, very cool piece. Got a video coming of this very soon. Got a review. There you go, little
There's
Georgie
my
with that.
boy with it. Look, he's well happy with it. He is, but it's a little hard. Trying
Taking
really
pics
hard
in
not
your
to.
house.
Oh, did I
Four's
send
just
you
come
this
into the
picture?
chat as well. Yeah, Four's coming to the chat.
Betty fucking has.
Yeah, I bet he has. He's like, who, me? Oh,
Who, little old
wow.
me?
What we're going to do though, Four, is because
We'll give it to you.
Omar won that the prize last time, and he gifted it to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to return the favour on your behalf, and we're going to send it to Omar. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm just being a cunt. This is your Hammer Brothers Hammer Time.
Yeah, man. Looks banging, don't it? What good scaling. It's
They do look good
fantastic, man.
together, actually. It looks much better there than in your fucking dark naughty corner.
Yeah, yeah. But I like that cabinet, so fuck you.
I went to my parents the other day, right? And obviously, because I used to live there and I moved out, they've still got all my old like IKEA cabinets because I just like left them there and I said I'm going to throw them away. Do you want them? And they go, yeah, we'll get rid of them. So now they got like all these. They got the detox with all this crap in it. Like literally got like a
Hairbands.
photo. No, it's got like photos in the detox. It
Yeah,
looks
that's what
quite
they're
funny.
meant for. They're meant for stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So it's got like photos of my attestation and stuff like that. It was quite funny. Now we're just messing for is yours. You can do whatever the hell you want with it.
Yeah, it's
This
all
then
yours,
is
brother.
a little bit of Quentin Beck.
Yeah, so Tyler Sherwood brought this back for me from Singapore, mate. Guy's a
That's really
fucking
that's
legend.
one
What
of
a
the
great
nicer
guy.
prints, isn't it? That's a really nice print.
Yeah, beautiful that print. It's very nice. One of the better ones.
Yeah, yeah.
I was actually surprised how like it was shaded on the base. I remembered it completely differently. I'm going to get this repainted in April, so this is going to be changed
Do you
quite
remember it
drastically.
being better or do you remember it being worse?
I remember. I thought the spoke had more paint on it.
Well, you have to remember that they are hand painted, so maybe yours had more spray.
No, I don't think so. I think I remembered it being more sort of like a purpley sort of
Yeah.
hue, and that's on it, but it's like a lot more white than I remember it being. So I'm looking to change all this anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So top to bottom repaint, literally no detail missing. Everything will get hit.
I think your original one had more purple on it.
Maybe
I remember your original one having quite a lot of purple. Yeah,
this
yeah.
was
I
like
remember
brand new
it.
though as well. Like this was brand new. This is
Dude, stop
this
biting
is
your fucking nails. Look how bad your nail is there.
which one?
That one there. That was quite bad, isn't it? What you done
No,
to it?
just the angle of my picture. You big
Uh,
fool.
yeah,
Fucking
big
eyes out,
fool.
you weirdo. They're massive. These things as well. These
Yeah, yeah.
proper walk out, wear it around your neck.
There's the cape as
Lots
well.
of lots of nice detail on the inside of that cape. Needs bit better paint in there.
I thought it was a bit more iridescent though, no?
It is a little bit in the light. It's a little bit like
Yeah.
iridescent, but it's very fat. It's not. See, with these
This
things, you want them
yeah,
to be.
this
Yeah,
is really like underappreciated piece. One day I would like if I could do it where I could get them all stupidly cheap in Singapore and somehow get them to me. I would like all the original ones. Like the original
I got
Sinister.
it. This was a
Oh
ridiculous
yeah,
deal.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
this was ridiculous money to get this in.
Hmm.
Like stupidly
Funny
cheap.
enough, my where is he? Yeah, yeah, up here. There's my Mysterio. The Mysterio
This is
bus.
the best. This is the best Mysterio statue like ever on it. There won't be a better one than this. This is as good as it gets.
Hmm. I think it's
Just
nice.
thinking of.
I would actually like it to.
I always loved this one.
Yeah,
Always
there's
loved the statue.
Jonathan
This is a
saying Tyler
yeah.
is a legend. I want you to know, Jonathan. I want you to know that Tyler was working for me during the con, and I had to excuse him from working to do the video for your channel. I want you to know that.
He wants you to know that he granted you that. That he
I
gifted you that.
I gifted you Tyler's time there.
Yes.
Also, I want
So
you to
when
know that I won't let the truth get in the way of a good story. Also, I know Tyler's on a plane at the moment, so he can't reply.
yeah,
He's on a
can't change
17-hour
things.
flight from San Francisco, so he can't comment at the moment and fight about that. Yeah. Nah, this piece is nice. Really nice.
This is one of them
I
pieces
like
though where
the
it's like
sorry, I like the base
it's
though, where it's got the kind of bronze and the kind of oxidization on on that as well.
yeah, I'm gonna change all that.
You don't like that?
I can get rid of all that.
Hmm.
It's not that I don't like it. It's just
Do you think it fits?
it's no, it's nice but forgettable.
Okay.
It's like one of those things where it's like, you have to pick it up and you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, it's quite a nice little feature, but then you instantly, when you put the piece together, you just don't notice the base at all. So I have to do something with that. I have to bring that a bit up, get that a little bit more vibrant and looking a bit more alive. But yeah, I mean,
That's a bit sorry. That's a bit of a naughty scene there, though, isn't it?
what's that?
That's a
Yeah,
bit of a naughty one.
but it always was. You know why that is? Because that that part that inserts there's well fucking smooth. It's like the
Isn't that
smoothest part.
isn't that the part that you scuffed on the detail?
No, I scuffed the
Okay.
cape. I scuffed the cape trying to put it in a
Yeah,
detail once. That's fucking yeah. But I mean, this is
yeah.
like I'm trying to say. I've
No,
tried to say it 6 times. You keep fucking interrupting me.
sorry.
Is This is a piece where it's more the statue and the art that I really love on this piece as opposed to the cat character. I like Mysterio, but I really, really like this fucking statue. Just it's a little bit like King Shark. King Shark is another one. I love I like the character. I love the fucking statue. So and it's the same with this one.
Sorry, that's stuck
Yeah,
up
that's
from
a good.
Verno being stuck up from Verno.
He's not, I mean he's got a point. Although I'm going to say I don't think Bowen's done a better version of Smoke. So I have to be careful there.
Yeah.
But I mean, Smoke is very hard. It's very hard. But I'm going to turn that from being smoke into gas. So it's not going to look like smoke. It will look like some sort of poisonous, toxic gas by the time I'm done with it.
What was there? I'm just trying to look it up. Oh, okay.
Or
This
what?
looks like it's got seashells on the base. The Bowen one.
Mm.
Yeah, the Bowen one looks like it's got like seashells on the base. Doesn't look that good either.
Smoke is very hard. It's really hard to do.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's
I'd
got
like to
this
see. I
nice
mean,
sort of.
definitely want to see what you're going to do with this. There's been some great
Oh,
repaints already of this from other people.
there has, and I've been talking to a couple of people. I met a nice guy. I was talking to. I don't want to get his name fucking wrong, but he was like really open and just he was a pleasure to talk to about some of the ideas I was having, and we just talked about what I like about his repaint, and what I would change, what I don't like.
Federici.
I mean, Geezer was just like so on level, it's unreal.
So here's Federici.
Who?
So his name Federici done one, didn't he?
No, I don't, not that I recall. Not who I was talking to. I don't think.
He's got,
Yeah.
he's got his old Wi-Fi gloves on. He's got like a Wi-Fi logo all over them.
Yeah, it's cloudy. That I got to really deal with that.
Yeah, I remember you saying though that you spoke to someone and he took his.
I spoke to Victor Meldrew.
Okay.
His name.
Chuck
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manolo. Chuck. Yeah, he's.
I do.
Yeah, his skull is fucking brilliant. What he did with his, it's the best of the. It's so fucking clear. It's unreal.
Have you heard of ZEZ Custom Studios? Never heard of it.
Is it Zez or is it ZEZ? I mean, who's that guy that I got? We got the fucking cape. I got the capes off for Cable. That's Zing, isn't it? That's Zing Designs. That's different. I don't know that one's.
Fast in the
That doesn't
house.
mean they're not.
Doing, man?
Hey, mate. Doesn't mean they're not legit though. They could very well be legit.
Statue makes me want to like Mysterio more than I do.
But I tell you what, if you want that desperate moment to feel like that, then you just read the Logan. Is it Logan? What is it called?
Say again.
The Logan story. What is it?
Old Man Logan. That's
Old Man Logan.
Yeah,
read that.
That's
read
his best,
that with Mysterio.
That's his best storyline. That's a bit of a spoiler though. But
yeah, just read it. Don't need to tell anybody. Just go home, go read it. If you want to like the character,
that's one of the only. I mean, like, I think two of the times, like, where you kind of read it, and you're like, oh fucking hell, it's dark. It gets a bit dark.
Both Mysterio.
One of them's Old Man Logan with that, and the other one is probably when Craven fucking eats a shotgun, fucking blows his fucking head off.
That's both Mysterio, though, isn't it?
No. The other one is Craven shoots himself in the fucking mouth.
The thing is, though, like when you think about Mysterio, like because Mysterio can fuck with your perception of reality, it's very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. We're going to do something like
that. What do you think of the unmasked head?
Yeah, it's a fantastic portrait. That, but I'm going to mess with it a bit. My
Yeah,
problem with this portrait, right, is that when it is on the body, it's again it's a typical XM. It's not he's not doing anything,
yeah.
so
It's
it's a
like
bit strange. Like his
it's always
mask
like
is mark.
nonchalant.
It's like somebody just asked him, "What's 27 divided by 44?" He's got that funny face. It's a bit like, give me a second, and it just doesn't work. So I'm going to mess about with this. I might whiten out the eyes.
Yeah,
I might whiten out all the eyes so that it looks to me like he's sort of like conjuring or at least trying to pull up some of it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Trying to look
But it
fucking
always
terrifying.
looks like Charlie Brooker. I don't know who Charlie Brooker is.
No idea. I mean, the
Mysterious
actual
somehow Scarecrow or Mad Hatter from DC. Would you say is a similar villain?
it's Scarecrow. You're very very close. I think Scarecrow's a great
Mm.
shout. Not Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter's a paedophile, bro. Mad Hatter's a paedophile. Never ever like bring Mad Hatter up in a conversation with grown men. You'll get your fucking ass kicked if they know who the fuck you're talking about. That's a paedophile.
Is he?
He, oh yeah, he's a
Oh, okay.
fucking well badly a paedophile. Mad Hatter. He's like obsessed with like fucking Alice, and he's like always talks about Alice, like the little girl. It's like fucking weird as fuck. It's not good, and he
Isn't
is. I
there
mean,
another?
it's
No, I thought there
no
was another
the
character as well.
Batman villain, the Mad Hatter, is
Yeah.
like a guy that dresses up as like for tea party. He's a fucking pedo man. So like Quentin Beck is like a special
He's
effects
a
guy.
special effects artist. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's a special effects guy that basically has like he's got mind altering sort of drugs as well. That he's like he can make it look and make you think that something is like happening.
Mm.
He has the thing that where he fucks with you up a little bit, where you really like in fairness they did a good job of portraying that with the Jake Gyllenhaal character in the Spider-Man thing because he comes across as like well fucking powerful and terrifying. Everyone's like, Jesus, what can he do? And he convinces the whole
Yeah,
world
yeah.
of being something really, really. But it's all bollocks, and it's just he messes with your perception of reality, which is
In the
just
Gotham
awesome.
show, they adjusted the Mad Hatter to have Alice be his little sister, and he's trying to protect her, or something along those lines.
Yeah, but before that, he was trying to fuck her and kidnap her all the time. So I'm sorry, but that's not the situation. They may have tried to change it once people started to actually put the clues together, which is actually writing for some sort of pedophile, fucking mental deranged fucking character,
Right,
because that's what it is.
you sent me these pictures in a fucking weird order. You told me they were licensed, you told me they were not, and then you mixed all of yours were mixed up.
No, they're
Everything.
not. Go on, show me
No,
a
they're not.
picture. Show me a picture.
This then
That's a
is something
licensed
which
piece.
okay. This is
It's
something
made
which I
by
was going to
Sideshow.
say is Dark Souls or not.
No, it's Sideshow. It's their Court of their deadline. Know your
Okay.
fucking place and shut
Oh,
up.
that's
Yeah, I put
no, but
everything in the
there.
right orders.
No, you didn't because the fucking Catwoman. No, not the Catwoman. Black cat. She was in the wrong place, and something
I
else.
did.
There's
I
no
sent
way.
her with unlicensed. She's in that line.
Anyway,
But yeah, this is
anyway,
this weird. This is this Dark Souls thing. I don't know who this is called. I thought this was pretty cool though. Some pictures of this. I thought this looked interesting, and I really like that line. It's just a shame I'm not invested sort of in it.
Rodney was right well invested with this line. I didn't even have to shit on you with this one. She hounded it for me. Yeah, this looks like it could be. I, Josh, this looks like it could be. Come on, this looks like it could easily
Do you know
be
what?
Dark Souls.
Do you know what I see when I saw this? I saw I shared an unboxing video of this, and the song that I chose for the unboxing on our Instagram was like a sailor song, because this definitely looks like Pirates of the Caribbean esque. This fucking thing, but
Oh,
it isn't. It's like a night thing, but it definitely looks like some sort of Pirates of the Caribbean pirate situation. I love it.
so at least he understands.
Don't understand. It's
Then
been nice.
he's being nice, yeah, because he knows I can fucking mute him. Then you got Neo. So this actually doesn't look too bad. So this is from uh,
I think that's the worst
so,
compliment to ever give anything ever. But
no,
I
no,
try
I
and not
think
ever. This doesn't look too bad. That's what you're opening with. This
no, I
doesn't
think
look
that
too bad.
the
Do you know what that's like? That's like when somebody says, "How are you?" and you say, "Not bad," and the other person just wants to kill themselves. He's like, "Well, what the fuck does that mean? How are you?" I'm not bad.
can I
Well,
go
that's
again?
fucking great. That's fucking wonderful.
Considering this is a factory picture, it doesn't look so bad. Oh, because because normally they are really bad and really like you see them and you're like, oh fucking hell, it looks good for a factory picture.
Dude,
But
every
when you
time I
see
see an
it,
ATF one fucking factory picture, I'm blown away at how good that shit looks. So I'm not buying into that at all. I think this looks a little
no,
bit.
but a lot of the times the fucking factory pictures are terrible, like
Don't know,
really
man.
bad.
It looks like it's lacking this. I'm sorry.
It looks like it needs something, but it looks like
Yeah, a
considering
new
it's still a
fucking
factory shot,
bit of work.
yeah.
I'm not convinced by this at all.
But again, it's not a professional picture, so I do think they got some, yeah.
Yeah, maybe, but I'll have to see this in person because it looks a little lifeless.
This then is the Iron Studio, so they actually made this in 1/3 or 1/4, and now they're making this in. Sorry, they made this in 1/6, and now they're making this in 1/10.
Awesome.
So they're doing this as a
They've
very proper.
improved it a bit though, isn't there? Because there was something wrong with this when they did it.
Yeah, I remember Stuart did a post, but I can't remember what he said about it.
Was it like a Hulk mouth or jawline that he had? He had some sort of big fuck off jaw or something. The Superman, yeah, they've improved it. That's why that picture's there.
Hmm.
That's a
Yeah,
fucking brilliant bicep, by the way.
yeah.
That's a fantastic peak on that bicep. Proper comic Superman peak bicep. That's awesome.
And Neil said looks
That's not
terrible.
like him. That's not like him throwing a punch. That's like him going, look at this. Look at these. Look at these fucking bad boys I got
He's
here.
like, oh, come on. He's like stroking his face a little bit, and then he's going to go, oh, bam.
Look at
When the
these
guy's,
fucking
he's
guns
like,
I got here.
yeah. I know, but he's stroking his face a little bit to kind of calm him down, throw him off a little bit. He's like, oh, so you want a little bit of hanky panky, do you? A little bit hanky panky, and he's coming up behind with the fucking, you know.
Sneaky Cobra right, left hand.
Uh, Connecticut's Omni-Man, so that's coming up, the ambush. That went up for pre-order last week. It was up on Sideshow as well, actually. And obviously, I'm working for Connecticut's now, so yeah. But this on the base got all the Guardians of the Globe. This was very well
This,
received at the
yeah,
con. Um, Geo
this
actually,
statue actually made me watch the series.
I was going to say, Geo
Just the
actually
statue.
complimented this in one of the best ways. And the Connecticut side guys, I told them, I said, look, you got one of the best compliments about this statue than you're going to get. And what's that? So Gio said exactly the same thing I've said about some anime pieces and other companies. He said he went out and watched Invincible because of this statue. And I was just like, to hear that from Gio is, that's quite a lot. And they were like,
Yeah,
yeah, we'll take that.
because you've been trying to get me to watch it for ages, haven't you? You've been like, you should watch
Yeah,
it, you
yeah,
should
yeah,
watch it. I'm
yeah.
just like, fuck, I don't care.
Come
And
on
then I
now.
saw this statue and
When
I was
you
like, I want to see what that's about.
I watched the eighth episode the other day with the train again.
Yeah,
And still, I was just like, I said to Mary, I was like, you gotta watch this. She shut the fuck up, get off your phone, watch this. And she watched it, and she was just like, what? And I was like, get the fuck out of here. God damn it,
just
get the
leave.
fuck out of here. Take your
Don't,
fucking fat, pregnant ass and get in the other room. God damn
yeah,
it.
wait a minute, and you're probably like, don't infect our poor fucking child's ears with you, or what am I looking at here? Shit, you should fucking see the awesomeness that's just happened.
And he's got the clean and then the bloody kind of faces there.
So look. Oh yeah.
Some people are saying he's not angry enough, but in that scene where he does the Guardians, he's not that angry anyway. He's pretty
That's what
calm.
makes him. That's what makes him so fucking terrifying in that scene.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just the ruthless efficiency that he fucking kills everybody.
yeah. Easily, easily. It's the
It
same as
is.
the
It
other thing as
is.
well when he does
It
all
is
the.
fairly easy.
Oh God, I always forget what they're called.
Planet, yeah, whatever them planets, them guys
Yeah,
that can't
the
breathe, they can't live in
he,
our atmosphere. They age
you
too
told
fast.
me the other day as well. You reminded me because I forgot again.
I do that all the time.
They're the Viltrumites, and I can't remember what they're
Omni
called now.
Man is an invincible of Viltrumites, yeah, from Viltrum.
Yeah, yeah. But one of the things which actually was quite good, I did a live stream. Oh, fucking hell, this makes my job more fun. Connecticut's, I don't know what Adeeb's doing on his social media, but he got hacked on fucking Facebook. Now he's been hacked on Gmail, so the whole of the Connecticut's social media has been shut down. And I'm like, I have to start it all again now from zero. And I'm just like,
Oh,
Jesus,
really?
deep. Can you just be normal and use fucking Pornhub and just don't fucking
Yeah,
click on
that's it,
these
man.
fucking links? Just
Just
go
go on
fucking
fucking
Pornhub or
incognito tab,
PornMD.
man. Yeah,
Go
incognito
fucking
tab, bro. Fucking search away.
PornMD. When they say, "Do you want to grow your penis?" Don't click on the link. That's all you need to know. That's how you watch porn, dude. God damn it. By the way, this is my new boss I'm talking about. But anyway, so yeah, he shut
Well, he
down
was his new boss. He's
YouTube.
not his new boss
It
no more.
was until the 1st of February. Um, but basically, yeah, he's fucking fucked up the whole of it, and we've got to start again from zero. So I'll be posting the new link there. But we did a live stream last week, and we got to go through the actual concepts
Right.
that were rejected, and that was quite
Uh,
interesting. So
yeah,
these are
that's
some of
fun.
the rejected concepts. So this was one of them where they were going to do the torso where he had the damage from the actual scene, but
Mm,
it just didn't look right. It just like
nah.
the way that they did the actual deterioration of the costume, it looked well bad. And also the thing
Yeah.
about it as well is it takes off away from um, the iconic logo of Omni-Man. So there's that. This is then where he's doing the flaxens, I think they're called, and so he was going to fuck up a few of them. So there was that, and that was again. I had this conversation with Gio actually, and again, even though the scene with the Guardians of the Globe was like pivotal to the character and how you know how strong he is, so was this as well with the Flaxons, where he, like the
It
actual
isn't.
new Guardians of the
It
Globes
isn't.
are fighting, and then
It
he
isn't his.
goes
It
in
isn't
there.
his strength though. That's not. That's not
Efficiency.
what this is. This. These scenes are about. The scenes are is like his brutality. He is absolutely uninvested. He is unmoved by all of this. So you understand when he kills the Guardians and he kills them easily. Part of you is like, wow, he's fucking strong. And then the other part of you is like, he really don't give a fuck about nobody. He just fucked it. He's been working alongside them guys for years. And like he just fucking killed them all. They're all like meant to be his like friends.
But
As
he also
best as you're
talks about
gonna
that
get.
later
And he
on, as
fucking killed them all.
when he's convincing Mark, he's talking about it later on because he says, this is nothing. This is like a speck in the amount of time you live. So he also
Yeah,
does
that's right.
explain, yeah,
I love your mother, but like she's like a pet to me.
yeah.
A fucking shit hamster you get and
This is like another one with the Flaxons where he's destroying them as well. These are all rejected concepts, by the way.
I can see why
This
they
one
work
is
because the other one's definitely the best of them all.
this is one again where he's kind of doing like a. This was actually one of the Deep's favorites, second favorite one that he had. So he's like throwing through the Flaxon.
He's tried to
He's got
use this pose quite a lot, and I'm glad it didn't get approved because it doesn't work.
yeah,
This
and you
pose
got
where it's like on one knee, meant to be flying through something and I don't know what that is underneath him, but it like an
well,
explosion.
it's like an explosion
Like
of the
it just
the, the
doesn't. It
city because
just
he's destroying the
I
city.
don't know. It just doesn't seem to work for me.
And then that's the other one where he's on top of the Guardians at the end, kind of.
Lose the bare chestedness, and that's a winner.
Yeah, I said to him the only way you could do this is if you had to switch out torso, and that would just increase the cost too much.
Just fucking put the Omni Man sign back on and leave it
Yeah,
the fuck as
yeah.
it was. That
Um,
definitely works. That's pretty
there's another
cool.
one as well with the like more
I like the
hunched
museum
over.
esque one. It's my favourite
Mm.
one so far.
And then this one where this is now everyone he's
It's,
fucked up. So it's not just the Guardians; it's got the Flaxons there, and then he's got Mark on top of it. So this is
yeah,
everyone he's done in the first series, basically. Not obviously not with all of the Flaxons, but
not at
one of
once,
them
but
to
like
represent it. Yeah,
collectively. Yeah, I
yeah,
understand.
yeah, 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 yeah. I don't think it works though like that. I think it's too
Nah,
busy.
no, no. Yeah,
Yeah.
agree. Sometimes less is more in it, lad.
Um. Yeah, he's just cold, flipped a switch at the moment, and his son got his powers because now it's time to continue his mission. All of these compatriots of him were part of his ruse to get his pet wife. Yeah. He just
Yeah,
doesn't care about anything in the universe other than Mark. Yeah.
That bit
Let's
though with the
do.
story, like the bit with the baseball story, that was nice. That was a nice moment. It's the only slightly human element that I felt,
Do you
and
think
then
though,
sort of
like with your
I'd have you, Dad.
position in life, being a new dad, yeah, that is
Yeah,
actually affecting you
I'd,
more, and that actually was like,
yeah.
yeah, I can, yeah, especially with that because
Well, that's the fucking
that's
that's a
what did you a
killer
God of
answer.
War. But
What are
that's what
you?
did you a God of War.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like who you gonna have in 500 fucking years? And he's smashing his head in. Who? You know all of this.
Yeah,
Who's gonna be there in
yeah,
500 fucking years that you care about so much? I still love you, Dad. And you're just like,
yeah,
ugh, that fuck. And that you know it, and it's true. You'd be like, yeah, that's it. Fuck that. Not that you
yeah.
could, you could pummel your son that way. I'm not, but some people can, I guess. But
Oh
it was just a
God,
bit like that. That answer was like, oh no.
that's a story for another day. But yeah, what we do here. Why has that gone there? Hide that. Should we do the contest?
Yeah, let's go, bro.
What you like for time?
Well, everyone's asleep at the moment, so I'm all right until somebody sort of wakes up. So just get
All
it
right,
done. Try and get through some more pictures. And we'll leave this probably, try and get out of it in the next 15 minutes or so.
all right. Let's switch this
Everyone is
over.
sleeping soundly. My
The old
children are all asleep, even
switcheroonie.
though all of them are not 100%. They've all got a virus,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
it's all
So we
fucking
are
fun and
now.
games in my house.
We give you enough time. We give you an opportunity to redo it. So now we. Oh, I got hiccups. Here you go. This is to win. I should have thrown in a little fucking dark horse still one under the thing. I should have thrown in a sneaky um, entry into this because I would love these. Uh, this is the for two. Two. It was originally one, and then
They
Brian come
upped
back
it.
to me. Brian one come back, and he goes, "Did I tell you one or two?" And I said one. He goes, "Make it two." I was like, "Okay,
Make it
two.
fucking two, just
Watch
like
your
that.
space. 140s. Free shipping to UK, EU, US, Singapore, and Australia."
Australia, yeah,
There you go.
very good.
So,
Let's play.
boom. So what do we do here? I think I'll do that one. Ready?
I'm ready, bitch. Let's go.
I thought you were going to do Blade, man.
What's that?
You got to do Blade. I was born ready,
What's played?
motherfucker.
Nah, don't say that.
All right, here we go, yeah?
Yeah.
Good luck, everyone, yeah? Good luck, everyone.
Hmm.
Boom. Geeky Therapy, that's the channel, isn't it? So
Is
Geeky
it done?
Therapy, yeah, Geeky Therapy's won that. He's won it through Instagram, and you won
Nice.
it, Geeky Therapy. Uh,
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I don't know I can't remember the name of that person though. So
Hit us up, man.
here's up. It's on YouTube. Sorry, on
With, with your
Instagram.
details. Hit us
Geeky
up. We'll set it
Therapy.
up. Nice.
Congratulations, big time. I know there was a lot of people on that one wanting that.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Uh,
entries there.
I wanted that one.
You just lost 1,000 fucking followers. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah. Next up then. Oh, sorry. I'll tell you what we'll do first. Oh, God damn it.
What we doing now?
I did the wrong one there. So what we do, let's go back. Let's share that screen. Let's go back to Gleam. We need to announce one, don't we? So
Yeah.
Geeky Therapy. If anyone knows who Geeky Therapy is, put their name on here because I do vaguely remember.
Real names only, people. If it's
Uh,
not you, don't pretend.
yeah. So next up, we're going to do the competition for the XM Studios Nemesis Prime. This one does not
Badass.
include shipping. So this one is you need to pay the shipping for this one. And what I'll do is I'm going to place this one into the comments here now, and I'll put that onto RaddTitan probably tomorrow or the next day for the others to enter. So
Nice.
yeah, good luck everyone. Good one.
Killer piece from XM, that one as well.
Yeah, it's an amazing piece.
Strong line there, Transformers line.
One of the best things they did with this, and when I was working for them, I remember like they did it, and I was just like, guys, I just want to say I'm so happy you did this. Is they they did a variant of it, but what they did was they kept the price of the Optimus Prime, which was 2 years before. They released it at the
Mm,
same price, and I think that that is a really good
classy.
thing to do because now when you see the companies like Prime One releasing variants, they're always up in price. Even where they're releasing the um, Poison Ivy, it doesn't get
Yeah,
enough orders. They then re-release it a year or 2 years later, and then they up the price, even though it didn't get enough orders with the lower price. So anyway, so it's me. Everyone's saying, yeah, it's me. If he doesn't claim the module case, give them to me. Yeah, of course, Evan.
yeah, I'd love you to win them.
There you go, Danny. No. Okay. Right. So what we'll do then is I'll put that one in there. Yep. And then we'll move on now. So we'll keep going through. We've done both contests. Yeah, we've done it. We've done it. We've done it.
Done.
Stop that. Present that. Share that. Pull that. Get that. Boom. So now they've got the murder machine, which I know one of our mods, Nick, he's a big fan of this line, the metal line, and he's glad that they're finally completing it. So this is the
Awesome.
murder machine. So this is the Bruce Wayne where he is the cyborg, basically. And one of the things with this, which you know straight away, with the XM1, it's got this kind of like this digitized stuff going on, and with the
Yeah,
Prime One, it's got all these kind of characters actually in the base, which is very cool. It's got
very
quite a
clever.
few of
Yeah.
them there, and a lot more detail, a lot more things
Wow,
going on with this,
that's
a lot more
cool.
stuff. And
Very nice
yeah,
indeed.
a lot of people thought they
So,
dropped the line; they weren't going to do this.
dude,
One third,
I watched the Snyder Cut the other day. It's
yeah,
just a ridiculously good film, bro.
it is. But you know, like he has so much
I'm
hate.
gonna say I'm gonna put it out there,
Whoa, whoa,
right?
whoa, 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 whoa!
I'm gonna put it out there
Think
that
about what you say before you say it. I
I
know where this is going.
think
Think about it.
if
Whoa.
I had a top five, those three films would be in it. I don't fucking care. All of them, all three of them.
What's that? Man of Steel,
I'm
Batman
watching
versus
Batman
Superman,
versus Superman
Superman.
now.
Yeah.
Snooperman. It's a different kind of Superman. He snoops a bit instead of. But I'm watching it at the moment, and I'm watching it because like the Snyder Cut was on, so I just started
Are you
watching
watching
it
the
from
director's
the.
cut?
Huh?
Are you watching director's cut?
I don't think I am. I think this is like 4 hours. I think the director's a little bit longer.
No, no, no. The director's cut of Batman versus Superman.
No, I don't think I am now.
Really?
But I've seen them. I have seen it already. But
Yeah.
I think those three films would be in my top five.
The director's cut of
But if
Batman
some,
versus Superman includes more about the guy who blows up in the wheelchair. Goes
yes,
into that in a lot more detail.
I think so. That isn't it. No, that's not happening in this version.
Ah, you should have watched it, man. The
But
thing
I've
with
got it. I've seen
Zack
it. I've got
Snyder,
it.
the thing with Zack Snyder is you need to watch the director's cut every time. That's the problem is,
He
and
just
that's what's
puts so
happened
much.
there.
He just puts so many hints and so many little things everywhere. It's just a fucking little genius. But regardless, I'm saying, like if I'm gonna pick if I'm gonna pick a top five, those three movies are in there, and that's pretty impressive. That all three of them will be in there in some order or capacity in the
Mm,
top five. Really love Man of Steel a lot. Big fan of that film, and I think Batman and versus Superman is criminally underrated.
yeah.
Criminally is a fucking great film.
Do you think though that's
Some
because like
unbelievable lines in that
one
film.
of the things that a lot of people do say is like when they are actually that's totally contradicting what I was going to say. Thank you, Stuart Murray. He just totally fucked me.
Right.
He totally fucked me. With what I was about to say there, he goes, I agree with the Snyder. I think the Snyder trilogy is um, some of the best like comic book movies. I agree with you 100%. But one of the comments I see a lot is, which ignores Schumacher's comment for a second, is when you have people who are hardcore comic book fans, they don't think it's following the story enough, and it's more about just the action. That's where a lot of people
No, I
criticize.
disagree completely. I disagree completely. You get so much. You get for me. I'm so invested in the characters in the film. I'm so invested. It's a joke.
I think when
I
you,
even think I even like Lex Luthor. I think Lex Luthor is brilliant.
I think one
Absolutely
of the,
brilliant. It's a
one of the,
breathtaking performance, Lex Luthor. Everyone was a bit like, well, mate, you just get this. You just get
yeah,
this character who's like, mate, he is like wired wrong, but he is smart as fuck, and he is really like there's bits of him just unraveling, and you're just like, is that intentional? Is that not? Like if you were on the other end of that listening to him, you're like, am I meant to hear that? Did I hear that right? Did he want me to hear that? Did he? It's just he's constantly fucking with you. He's just constantly bending you around, manipulating you, moving you how he wants to, and even in a way which is more of a sort of like even to a stubborn person, like to somebody who's like, I ain't fucking listening to you and I'm not doing anything you say. He's still fucking with you the whole time that you're doing that. And he is brilliant. I thought he was fantastic. The whole thing, I was invested in almost every single character. Really, really was. And I was like, you know what? To make me care about almost all of them is crazy because I really don't. Like, there's no other movies that happens with a lot. Like, definitely no comic book stuff.
yeah,
You really do feel the sort of depth of feeling and attachment to certain characters, and a lot of them. And that's a gift. There's great storytelling goes in there. It's great fucking lines. I don't give a fuck who you are. When he stands up and Batman and Superman they stand in there face to face, and he's like, the bat dies tonight and all this shit. You see that symbol in the sky? Don't go to it. And he's just like, you know, can I ask you a question? He's just like, it's just cold as ice. Do you
yeah.
bleed? And you're just like, oh, he fucking flies off. It's like, you will. You're just
I
like,
think the thing like with, the best way to put it, like, is when you watch Justice League, for example. When you watch Justice League for the first time, and it's the Josh Whedon cut, and you watch it, and you're like, I just don't give a fuck about anyone. I don't care about Cyborg. I don't care
mm,
about Flash. Is just a fucking idiot. And what's happened to Batman? He's just now a clown who just fucking hides in the shadow, hide in the background, and doesn't even fight anyone. And then you watch that, and you're just like, this movie is the biggest pile of dog shit ever. And then when
yeah,
they're saying like all this stuff, you're just like, what the fuck are you talking about? How different can this movie
can it
really
be?
be? How can it be? If you change 30% of this movie, it is going to be still a really shit movie. You can't change this. You cannot change this. And everyone's going, oh my god, it's great. It's this, and this. I'm like, no way. They cannot save that. It's a pile of
I,
dog shit. They cannot
I,
save it. And then you
I
watch
love
it,
the,
you're just like, holy crap, this film's amazing. Yeah,
I love the fact of, and you're going to experience this with your own son, God willing. But the simpleness of like children is just wonderful.
I talk about the
Like
little Steppenwolf in
I,
it.
I,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I put it, I no, I put it on. I put it on and it was on the TV, right? And my son was getting into it, and and it was at the Amazonian fight with him, and it was a Josh Whedon cut, right? So when the beams come, I'm going to George, watch this fucking guy that's coming. This guy that comes, check out this guy. And then it came and it was Josh Whedon's, and he was like, it's like a wizard. It was like a wizard. So I was just sitting there and I was like, right, and I just paused it. I said, right, stop that. No more of that. I said, let me put on the proper version. And I put on the proper Snyder Cut version. When he came, my son turns to me, 5 years old, and goes, why did they change it to that idiot other guy? Why does he look like that? The first one, the one with all the armor and like the proper, how he properly looks.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
tried to explain that the the guy that made the movie, he's had a family, like he had some sort of problems, and he had to go away, and somebody
It's
else
always
fixed, like finished his work, and he was like, why did he change that? Out of all the things, why did he change how he looked like that so bad? And he was loving it, man. Just watching him enjoy it was like a gift in itself. And
I
that
mean,
just simple
I
change,
watched
like
it.
just how he looked, nothing else, just how he
Yeah,
looked was enough for my son to be like, yeah, let's watch this one. I don't know what's the other one. It's like, yeah, of
yeah.
course you don't want to see the fucking Goblin King fucking fighting people.
I've watched that with actually with MJ as well. I watched it with MJ and I watched it with my ex, and I remember when I first watched it, I was in Thailand. I downloaded it and we put it on the TV, and I think it took me about 3 days to kind of get to watch it because it was like, I really want to watch this. I really want to watch this. And she was like, "How long is it?" And I'm like, "It's 4 hours and 10 minutes or whatever it was." And she's like, "I'm not watching that." And I'm like, "Please, let's watch it. Let's watch it. Watch it." Took about 3 days to persuade her. Watched it, and the first thing she said was, "That wasn't 4 hours. That was, you told me that was a 4 hour movie." And I was like, looked at my watch, and I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "Shit, that was really fast. That was really quick." And then the same thing, we
Yeah.
watched it with MJ, and she was just like, "I can't watch a 4 hour movie. I'll fall asleep." And da 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 da. And she watched it, and she was just like, "Oh wow, I can't believe I stayed
Yeah,
awake."
very.
Kind of thing.
Just yeah, I'm just saying that it's for me, if I'm doing a top five, it's going to be them three in that five, and then I'll have to think of a couple of other like comic
It's
book
tough,
related
man. The
films
other
that I
ones are
really like.
tough. Because Blade's
But them
Blade
three
is.
are there.
I watched Blade the other day, man. Blade is fucking really good.
I'm sure Blade is good, but it's not going to get in my five.
Blade is really good, man.
It'd be tough, man.
But then you got like Infinity War's good.
Got to go through all the Marvel
Winter
stuff. You got to
Soldier's
think of
really good.
all the X-Men. You got Watchmen. We've got all
Uh,
of the stuff that isn't
Watchmen.
connected.
Watchmen's very good. I love what Watchmen director's cut is really good.
Yeah, again, it's another
Um,
Snyder one, though, isn't it?
yeah, yeah.
There you are.
But the thing about that as well is like he did Rebel Moon, and basically with Rebel Moon, if don't watch it, don't watch it, because it's a typical Snyder bullshit where it's an edited down version, and he's going to release the Snyder cut later on, which is going to like be much better.
Mm.
And the thing with Rebel Moon is like it's so much missing. It's the same as the creator. I really like the style of the creator. I actually didn't. I had no issue with Rebel Moon either, but you could just tell that they've cut a lot of it out, and that's
He
the problem.
likes that though, because studios try to like fucking always
Yeah,
fuck with your shit, don't they?
well, that's what he
And he
always wants.
likes
Is he wants it so that the studio version shit, and people want the Snyder cut, and the Snyder
good.
cut comes, and it's much better, and it always is.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on track.
Let's do a few
All right.
pitches and I'll get out of here. 8 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. So we got like here you go, all the faces in there and stuff like that. I don't know who the faces are, but yeah, is
Very cool though.
Oggy,
Crazy
you could
design.
go fuck Oggy, go fuck yourself. Is Love and Thunder in Gio's top five.
Top five pieces of shit. Yeah.
The
I'll
creator
watch
is
that.
visually stunning. The first thing I did when I watched the creator was I went away, I googled how long is the original runtime, and that was the first thing. And you have to go look at that, and it's like 4 hours. And that will explain because the whole way through the creator, it made me feel like I'm watching a TV series and I missed the first episode.
I hate
Um,
that feeling.
it's really like I feel like I missed something. And the problem is like it's quite predictable some of the stuff as well, but the world they've created is really good, and it's just like something that you want more of.
I ain't
Which
watched it yet, so I'll wait for the proper version. I'll just
hopefully they'll
enjoy
do
it
a
in its
director's cut
entirety.
of it. Hopefully they cut. It needs a director's cut. It's Denzel Washington's son who's actually really good. So that's the Murder Machine. This then is the T1000. I think his face is off.
Yeah, it looks it.
It looks a bit meatier. Like he was
Who's
very
this?
lean.
Is this Prime One?
This brown one, yeah.
Definitely looks more chunky, doesn't he? He looks more
His
chunky
face
around the
was
face.
really lean. I remember, like in the documentary, they were saying about how he is so fast at running that he kept
Yeah, he
catching
really
the
is.
fucking moped, but he was
Yeah,
doing
they
all
had
that
to fuck with
shit.
it. That's true.
No,
That's
they
yeah,
had to
I
tell
heard
him to
that as
slow
well.
down. They'd say, "Let's slow down," and and he kept catching the moped. But yeah, did you see the bit in Reacher where he's like, "Oh, hey, da, da,
Serious
da,
what?
da. Oh no, it's series two, isn't it?
No, don't say another word. Be
Oh,
quiet.
right, right. He's in series two. Um, but yeah, I think the face is off.
Yeah, it looks. It just looks a little wide.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and his ears don't seem right either. I don't know. Weird.
it's not the best interpretation of this character I've seen.
Gotta say the creator was unoriginal and boring. Okay. All right. I think though, I mean, there was times
In
where like,
Alex's head, he's saying, "Fuck you, Richard."
no, it's just more like when I watched it, I could just tell that it'd been fucked with. I could just tell that there was things missing. And for me, again, is where the studios. I could tell. I knew nothing about the creator before watching it. I didn't know that it was this like super like originally it was 4 hours long. I never knew any of that. But while watching it, I could tell it'd been hacked up really badly, really bad editing. I could just tell from watching it. So that was my problem.
Richard said, "It sucks, bitch."
Fuck you, Richard. Fuck you. Something about him doesn't look right. Really, the face
Yeah,
is.
I'm not feeling this. I don't think this is. Don't think this is the best interpret. It's not terrible, but still,
No, something's off. Just something.
yeah, it's
Just
definitely this sun is not right.
hopefully it's the pictures, but yeah,
There's a distinct lack of light in these pictures as well. There's too much
oh, this
shadows.
fucking Prime one. They always do that, don't they?
It's too much.
Oh yeah, this is just something where with the Killer Clowns of Outer Space, basically they released one which actually come to real fucking massive worked on this
Awesome.
because that kind of not that it's good or bad or anything to do with the actual statue, but the fact that Canal has been on retainer with Sideshow for so long that he's doing a piece with another company. That's
It's
interesting.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. There
And
needs
the
more,
other
we
thing
need
there
more
is,
Martin Canal spread around everywhere. I would like to
yeah,
see so much more of his work everywhere. Definitely want to see
someone
more of his
in,
stuff, not less.
yeah, definitely. I think he's being kind of held back a bit too much, being in one place. Um, Basically, people are asking if they're going to do the whole line, and Ant replied saying, "Shorty is almost done. Slim and Chubby are almost also coming this year. Calzilla this year, sorry, next year. You can order them directly from us, probably because someone's talking about the shipping. So they're doing the whole line, which I think is really good. And
Good of them to answer as well like that. It's nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, some,
Didn't
you
come
know,
up with any bullshit. Fucking stay tuned. We'll let you know sort of shit.
well,
I like that.
the usual responses in
I like
terms of
that transparency and honesty. That gets me a little bit of a frothy cock. So well
yeah,
done.
that's the normal response. It depends on how well it sells.
Exactly. I fucking hate that answer.
Then you got the 1/3 scale Daredevil.
It's
Um,
fantastically dynamic. This.
the only thing I don't like is the window kind of like it would be smashed more, wouldn't it, if he's jumped through it? Unless he's like in a fucking ball.
Yeah, but I think the point is that he jumps through the window, then opens up as he's coming through.
So he's like balled out, like balled up, and then
Yeah,
like.
and it's like bald, and obviously it's like he's jumped that way, isn't he, to
Mm,
protect himself, and then he's opened through. Like as he's impacted, he's probably opened up on his way out of it.
yeah,
Does that make
yeah,
sense? Because that's how you would attack the window logically.
yeah,
That's how you attack a window. If you want to break any type of glass. I don't know why I tell people this shit. Just alludes to some of the shit I get up to. But if you want to break any type of glass, it needs to be the smallest entry point. You don't fuck it. You know what I mean? A woman in high heels is going to break the glass faster than the elephant will. Do you
yeah,
understand what I'm saying? It needs to be a smaller point so that the structure of the window will focuses all in that pressure. and will smash. So that's how he's done it. He's jumped through like with his knees tucked in, his hands tucked in, and opened up as he's gone through the other side.
Hmm. Yeah, I just think it looks a bit too small though. Still, even if it was in a ball, you would still have like a lot of the other pieces would
I think
be
that's about,
more
yeah,
smashed
maybe.
out here,
I,
kind of
I,
like.
I think your problem isn't the size of the hole. I think your problem is the evenness of the break,
Yeah, but it's also to
because
do with
that's
the
my
fact that it's
problem.
a stained glass window. And stained glass windows have like lead lines kind of going
Yeah,
through,
my
so
voice
you
advice
wouldn't
for
break even like that.
yeah, my advice would be to make it so it's not so straight on either side. I know
Yeah,
what they're trying to do, I think, which is to preserve as much of the picture as they want to show. So, by smashing it where it's all around the edges and a whole big chunk of it's missing, you miss that picture or whatever it is it's trying to, the art. So, I see where they're going. But yeah, I probably would make it a little bit, see, that's what they're trying to go with there. So if you look from that angle, you've still got pictures top and bottom, which looks pretty good.
yeah,
It's almost complete. Bits of glass
yeah.
window coming out of the sides. It's a very beautiful concept. I like it
I
a lot.
think for me, I think that there should be more kind of glass, kind of moving away from the actual piece. Like here, I
Yeah,
think
I
the
kind of agree.
actual trajectory of the glass is totally wrong. But again, you can't really capture that because it would be floating in the air. So that's the hard thing
Exactly.
about it. But the other side of it that people are complaining about is the way that he's on this like metal rod. Like here, he's on the metal rod, isn't he?
Yeah,
So this metal rod's like sticking into his arse because obviously he has to be supported by something. So that's the
yeah.
kind of complaint as well. Obviously, if you view it from the front, it's going to look fine. But you know, from a 360 point of view, which statues still need to be, it just doesn't look right at
I
that
know,
point.
but you cannot have it all. You can't have
Yeah.
a man jumping through a fucking window, like hovering into nothing. So you have to. It's about how you can be deceived from the angle point of view that you want to look at the statue. As long as from as many angles as you can get, you are being deceived into seeing something. I think the face could do with a little bit of work.
One of the things that people were saying, which I don't agree with, I don't think the face is terrible. I don't think the face is bad at all.
No, it's not a
I
bad
think
face.
it looks fine. But
Looks
the
a
people
little
were
older
saying
than I would want.
it looks like Garibusi, which I don't
It
see
looks a
at all.
little. It looks a little older. There's a lot of wrinkles and lines in that face, which is flooded with details. I'd like them a tad smoother,
Hmm.
because then it gives you the appearance of youth. That fucking Zangief's well nice as well, by the way.
I don't care about the male rod. The Daredevil look great, but the base is pants. Uh, Shaped like a man is Coyote from Rover Style. Yeah. Zangief. There you go. Silver
Looks cool.
exclusive. You got that.
Looks fucking cool.
And then you got the what do they call him? The typhoon something. Typhoon something.
Red Cyclone, you cock.
Red cyclone. Ah, fuck yeah, that's
Fucking
it.
get your shit together, man. It's
I
great
just went
stuff.
fucking blank. I'm trying to remember. I'm like fucking the red tornado. The the red.
You weren't even close. You were like the gold fucking chestnut, as they
Yeah,
call him.
the gold sprinkles. Yeah, no, this looks really cool. Those are cool.
Do like that
Uh,
pose.
this is in
This
the
was a
dancing.
surprise.
I actually think this is going to be a leader.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. A sideshow piece.
It's
Do
on
like
that
that. Do
really,
like the dynamicism of it, though, man. It's dynamic's beautiful.
yeah,
It's a
it's on
sexy
that kind
piece.
of
I
thin,
dig it.
really thin base, and yeah, hopefully it doesn't lean, but it does look like leader.
It's like something about Mary, innit? Leader, we got a leader.
You got bleeder, yeah.
Yeah, it's about Lena, innit?
Frank and beans, Frank and beans.
Yeah. Frank and beans.
Yeah, I do like. I think the piece looks like quite nice, but I just think that it, well, unless she's supported by the disco ball, maybe she's supported. Oh, I think her leg might be on that disco ball as well. There,
Looks it.
maybe. All right, so maybe that justifies a bit better, but still,
They don't have a good track record, bro. But
yeah, yeah. You just never know,
it's a
really.
fantastic design. I think this just goes to prove that Thor is underscaled.
What Hulk is that?
That's the 161 that goes with Wolverine that you have that we've reviewed. Don't know if you have it. Did you get it?
Is it?
Yeah, the one that sits,
What?
clicks in.
That's been repainted though, and that's got a different base. What are
Well
you talking
done, well done, son. Well done. You got there in the end.
about? Oh, okay.
Yes, it's got a bit of a change of a base, a rocky base. It's been repainted. Yes, these are all true
Yeah.
things, but it's still that very same Hulk.
Oh, I didn't
I
know
just,
that. Okay.
it's quite. These go fantastic together. I think this looks mint, but I think it
Yeah.
does lean towards the point that that Thor is a bit small. Because if you put this Thor that I've got fucking next to that Hulk, it would dwarf that fucking Hulk.
Yeah. Well, it's 1/5 the diorama. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
does work though.
No, no, for sure. I'm just looking at it like, oh, okay, it does look quite cool as a single piece.
Oh, it definitely does. But it doesn't look quite cool as a single piece without that Thor. They've just switched the diorama around, um, but it works
Did they think
fantastically well.
I don't know, it's just got some custom paint up, basic plasticky. Alright. We're on to the custom ones now. If you want to carry on.
No,
Alright, fuck that then.
go to fucking bed, you cunt. It's fucking 2 hours and 5 minutes. You 6 minutes now.
Alright, well, I will
We
leave.
started. We started walking about. I want to do the
Uh,
custom stuff, but we're gonna have to start with customs next week
yeah, yeah, we'll do that.
because we've got start with customs next week because I'd like to
Alright,
do
we'll
that
do
and
that.
then we'll move license. We need to mix it up
Yeah,
more. So I want to do it where we do license start and then customs start and then license because it's not a fair fucking situation at the minute. License get all the time, which is all right because you know what I mean. Their customs are there's so many. Fucking hell.
there's a lot of customs when I went through the stuff today that I'm like, I might just fucking delete that whole chunk of shit. There's
Yeah,
some
but
real
that's why I send it to you. You
questionable,
can
real
decide.
bad ones.
You
There's
get the
some
call.
really bad Weapon X ones were really bad. It's like a really fat Weapon X.
Uh-uh.
I think you sent me about a month ago.
Probably. Not me.
Yeah.
It's just stuff I come across, man.
Well, no,
But yeah.
I've kept them all. I haven't deleted any of them. Oh wow, Jesus, beat up free. I think he done the same thing for
The
200 as
fuck
well.
is that? Is that in
300
dollars?
USD. Wow,
Mate, holy shit, that's amazing. What, dude?
dude, you didn't need to do that. I think we said the
That's
same thing.
crazy.
I think for 200 he did $200 as well.
Thanks for keeping it real. What a fucking star, man. That's
Legend.
amazing.
I think out of that,
That's a really, yeah.
we get about $50 off to Google take their money. But no, thank you. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Mate, that is an amazing fucking gift, bro.
That's
That
awesome,
really
mate.
is. That means that's a fantastic gift to. I mean, we'll obviously put it to something useful like fucking lights or new phone stuff on whatever camera sort of bits or pieces we can get to keep the channel sort of moving in the right directions. But that was a
So we need to
really
get you
really.
a laptop at some point and a good webcam. Yeah,
The fuck do I
yeah.
want that for?
But there's another thing called
Don't be silly. That was a
coffee. There's a thing called
that was a
coffee that's usually
fantastic
really
gift,
good.
man. God bless you. Really appreciate you supporting the channel and
Yeah,
obviously just being here. Like it's like what my granddad once told me, and I've sort of tried to, you know, try to be. I've always tried to put it. I mean, I've probably said it on this chat 100 fucking and 78 times, but the most valuable thing anybody can give you is their time. So, um, thank you for being part of this, and you know, obviously, and appreciating us sharing our time with you every sort of week. So it means a lot, man. God bless you. Appreciate that. Genuinely
no,
do.
no, that's ridiculous. No, totally. Thanks for that. As I say, I mean, I'm pretty sure he did it on 200 as well. Done the same thing. I think the best one to use is. I think this one is the best one to use. There's something where I've never posted it actually, which is called Coffee or something like that. And that one is the one where it's all meant to be fee free, but we've never done it really. Um, we have had long discussions about custom setting up custom thing and doing things, even doing license company. And at the end of it, we just didn't really get it. You just got to a point of we don't really want to do a custom approach. We don't really want to do the license side either. It's just too much like work. And then also the other side of it
Not
is
even,
you don't want to kind of work with your friends and family at times because that's when it gets nasty. So we don't want to do that.
also as well, you know what it is. With these things, with like producing pieces, I don't think anybody really gives enough care to how it's very easy to be painted the villain, really really easy to like fall foul of people, even when you're not even trying to. Sometimes like fucking projects can go wrong, things can be delayed, fucking artists fucking die or get sick or their wives get sick and then you can't get the sculpt and you can't things actually just happen. And when they happen, life seems to move in a way where we all expect it just to be normal and everybody else is sort of like it goes a bit wrong and then it's like when money's changing hands you can become literally the worst person in the world within a week and it's that uncertainty with it. I mean, we've spoken to many company leaders and big CEO guys who started, massive companies, and I've said you should definitely do this. And I mean, even like to be fair to me, even Brian Tan was like, we want to do something with you. We want to like set you up with something and do something. And he was really, really complimentary and thought that we, were wasting our talent. But like he really wanted to fucking help us out and do something, but it feels really strange to even to risk sort of like I don't know. I think once you build yourself a fairly good reputation, I think you want to keep it. And I
I think
mean,
as
like I say,
well
this
as
matey boy calling me like a scammer the other week was just like, dude, I've got 10 years of being in this game. I've got fucking probably 1,000 transactions. I've never ever. I've got no strikes on my name. I'll find nothing. I'll find nothing
yeah,
on me, Jack.
I think
So fucking good luck.
I think it's a tough one, and even if you were to go the kind of legitimate route and you were to create a company and you were to do that whole thing, I kind of think that then you would have to stop doing other things. And
Oh yeah,
even I've been very fortunate where I've worked for companies, and one of the main things I do say to them is, I'm going to continue to do the RaddTitan things, and it's in your best interest if I continue to do that. If you
yeah.
want me to be a forward-facing personality or whatever you want me to be, then it's in your best interest if I remain relevant in the community and if I remain impartial in that way. If we were to
Yeah,
release our kind of own company and you've got your money invested into it and you've got whatever else going, it becomes
that
quite
ends.
hard to kind of like make your own statue and go away and go, it's a pile of shit. You know what I mean? Or I don't know. It just or to be or if you make the best statue going to review it and say that, it's just not going to be trusted.
Rightly
So
so. Rightly so.
yeah,
Not
it's a
no.
hard one. It's a really hard one.
Well, we've
But I
always said
do,
as well as the connection has to be very, very, between us and the people. If anybody sends anything or wants to send anything to review, it's just with this straight understanding that, mate, send us
you
something
know,
good.
um, you know that whole thing, the Brian Tan thing you mentioned,
Mm,
was Brian Tan being Brian Tan,
I know.
and he's very forward thinking and very
Oh
like
yeah, I
has
know this.
has all these plans. And when then Connecticut wanted to acquire companies, he said that he wanted us to have a company in place that could be acquired by another company and put us in a good place.
Really.
Yeah, that's what he told me. Well, after the fact, not at the fucking time. After the
Of
fact.
course.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that would have been nice. Nice little fucking little pot of money there. But hey,
Yeah, but
I
you know
just think as
what?
well is, You
And
know,
money in it,
there
a fool and
are
his money easily separated, my friend.
there are like channels that have been involved with customs, and there's
Oh
been
yeah,
channels that have been involved with a lot of things. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could do it and remain doing the channel. It just doesn't. It's
nah, one would have to go. It would have to be.
quite conflicting, isn't it?
I don't think you can. I think it's hard though because like we're quite harsh, like in terms of like on ourselves, even harsher than people I don't think realize. We don't do raffles, we don't do loads of shit because we're just a bit
Yeah.
like it fucking stinks. It just we're like really cynical. So when you're quite cynical, you really think overly cynically about yourself. So you're just a bit like nah. And so if we did a statue company, it would be like, yeah, we can't do RaddTitan because there's no fucking way we could look anybody straight in the face again.
Well, it was
Like,
even
it's a
like
nice
when
statue.
I started working for XM, and it was all, and I had to, for me, I actually stepped down from the RaddTitan group as a
Yeah.
moderator, and
Admin, you dickhead.
admin, sorry, moderator admin. So I stepped down as that, and I said, "Look, I'm in this position now, and I need to step away from it." No one gave a fuck. no one, no one cared. But it's like us, being the way we were, and I'm just like, I can't be in that position and then do that. No one cared. No one cared. Yeah,
It's funny though,
yeah.
isn't it? But yeah, long-winded answer at least. I've loved touching base with everybody, man. I'm gonna get my head down because my day starts bright and early with free. Do you know my fucking son just wakes up and is in the room? It's fucking so annoying. Like, what the
Which one?
fuck is that, George?
Oh,
George is like on, dude. Like literally opens his eyes and he's just there. He's immediately in the room, and there's a store like he wakes up and talks to me like he hasn't seen me in 2 days. Like, Dad, I had this dream, and then the dream, like 20 minutes of my life just disappears, like just gone. And then it's like, I made these hybrids yesterday, Dad, in my mind while I
yeah.
was sleeping, and he explains them to me, and there's the whole journey to school fucking gone. And then when he disappears, I'm like, you know what? From 6 o'clock to fucking nearly 9 o'clock, I don't know what the fuck happened because it's basically his voice that I'm hearing all fucking day, all morning.
Do you watch that comedian Bert Kreischer?
Not that I
Oh,
can, I probably
the
do,
guy
but
who takes his top off and he's fat. He's fucking hilarious, and he talks about his daughter. And what did he say about his daughter? What did you say? Oh yeah, his daughter comes down. Like they're all at breakfast, and his daughter comes down. She's like I don't know, 8 years old or 10 years old. She comes down. And she goes, "Wow, those dreams last night. Whew. Anyone else? And then he's like, that stupid motherfucker thinks we have the same dreams. you know. And then I'm there thinking like, actually, I did dream about her. Has she kind of cracked some fucking secret? Does she know, does she know something I don't know and she's controlling her dreams? And what the fuck? And it's like, he's really fucking funny. Bert Kreischer is so fucking good. And some of the stuff he
yeah.
comes up with. Yeah. He's got loads of shorts as well. He's really good. Anyway, let's go there. Thanks, everyone. Do the usual, like, comment, subscribe, share. And I just want to take this little moment here. There you go. Look at that. Oh, sexual. Oh,
Where is it? I
I'm
can't
just
see
touching
anything
the.
because you're frozen on my screen.
Oh, I'm touching the ward.
Oh, good. That's nice. That's a nice way to end it. I want to say thank you to everybody for
Nice.
being here for our 300 chat, and for supporting us for so long. Um, and the channel doing well and getting numbers and getting the views. I hope you feel as much of the win that we do because to be honest, there's been a lot of loyal people that have been with us from sort of the beginning, and they've never sort of like batted an eyelid. So fair play and thanks for your fantastic support.
Well,
You
that's the
know,
great thing is
P-
we see these sort of the same names pop up most weeks, and also it's great to see new names pop up as well. But even with YouTube fucking us over and not doing the notifications as well at the same time. God,
Joe, where were your fucking people, bro?
No, I joined the forum thing, and apparently you joined the forum and you fucking doing something in there. And apparently they sort this shit out. I hope. God.
Good. Get it done. Get it done, man.
Oh yeah, Dave, if you're still watching, by the way, look. There you go. Look, a bit of horror. There you go. No, there you go. That way, other way. There you go. Nightmare on Elm Street there.
I'm going, you fucking stupid
Chicken.
bitch. I'm off. Going to
All right.
bed.
All right. All
God
right.
bless. Good luck.
Love you.
See you
All right.
soon. Love you.
Adios, people. Bye bye.